Take the wheel. I love it.
It's been. Oh, you gotta see that
was
first.
comical.
You gotta see this first. This is the part that y'all need to see. Hold on, there we go. There we go. All right
I was
there.
like, I'm so dead.
All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right there.
I'm praying I wasn't on camera.
If you were, baby, that's good. Please, if she was,
Was I
please
on
keep
camera?
her.
We live. Say what?
Was I on camera? Was the camera
No,
on? Okay.
no.
Oh, dang, man. That would have been so
We are
dope.
live. Clicked up the podcast is live. Back in the building.
Ow.
Your boy Job is in the building. Kel Denise is in the building.
Bogus took CP to a whole nother level. Yeah, damn.
Hey, CP in the lead.
Marleezy.
On the motherfucking mic that way. How? And we back. Hell, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Back again, baby.
Hey.
All right, calm down. I always appreciate the love. Oh my God, it's always great. The love
Said
is always
stop.
great. It's always great. You always appreciate the love. You got to appreciate the love. But we're back, man, and it's part 2 of the conversation we had last week.
What the fuck we talked about?
Bogus is supposed to be here, but Bogus is being a dope
Black person
black person.
with his time.
What was the subject?
Right.
The
what were we
subject,
talking
so y'all wasn't here. You was over here being too great.
about? Yeah, all booked and busy. And
Booked and busy. I was salty a little bit.
yeah, he don't love us no more. The nigga get
Wait,
get
not
gig.
as given.
And-
You abandoned me.
You
Love
did.
don't live here. Wait, was it? Doom.
Love don't
Bum,
live
bum,
here,
bum,
mama.
bum. Yeah. Oh, well, y'all know. I had to.
What was you doing
Yeah.
anyway? What was you doing?
Please spill the tea. I want to know
Oh,
about
okay.
everything.
All right, bet. So, shout out to best friend. Shout out to LaFay.
Period.
Okay, for sure.
And doing her
Bestie.
thing. So, she was the spearhead for the Black Food Truck Festival that took place last weekend. It started last Friday, and it ended this past Sunday. So, yes, it was a dope experience. Your boy got to perform.
Period, Pookie.
That was cool. Got a chance to. Oh, I gotta plug myself real quick. So let me tell you, it was real dope how this shit happened though, right? So picture it. Black Food Truck Festival. I'm getting ready to perform. I do my thing, perform, go to the little artist area. But I didn't realize, y'all know Dish Nation, right? Head Crack, who's on there. He was there. I just started talking to the man, and, had a whole conversation. Didn't even realize. I'm like, dang, he looked familiar. Because I seen his face. But whatever. So
You sound like me.
and I hate that. I hate to be that person that does that. But hey, it'd be like that. Shit, I don't put it on my head and I'm a hard. So that night there was an event called Trapioke. It was very dope. And it's exactly how it sounds. Your boy got up there and
It's exactly how it sounds.
your boy got up there. And so the song I sang for the people I did, heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson, bam, ate that. And when my best friend, LaFay, and then Head Crack, they actually were hosts. I said, that's him. I know who he is. That's Dish Nation. That's him. So first of all, the man was like, he told LaFay, he was like, hey, he's good. He's real good. So yeah, so that was cool. And I got the fuck down to the man. Ha! Plugged my album, Retro Love Volume 1 Vincent. It's out right now.
You should.
That way. So if you watch it, if you ain't, if you listen to it, make sure you tell me your top 3. But anyway, so that was cool. Dope experience. Had a blast. Cannot wait till I said can't wait till last year. We already going backwards. Look, administration and me right now. Look. But anyway, I digress. We had a blast. I can't wait for next year. They had shout out to every dope Black food truck owner, because let me tell you something. It is not for the weak. And the fact that people, they were pushing numbers out there. They were working their asses off. Shout out to us. Shout out to all the vendors, everybody that has something to do with the entire event.
Black people.
Yes, because man, the melanation for the situation.
Excuse me.
The melanation for the situation.
That way.
Melanation elevation.
I like that.
Thank you.
I'm about to keep that. You
That's
ate
cool.
that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But what about y'all? What's been what's been new? What's going on? What we got going on?
Still trying to figure out how to balance life. Man.
Oh,
Ain't shit
Lord.
happening.
Well, we got a show coming up
Oh yeah,
you
true
gonna
that,
be
true that, true that.
this month, the 24th.
What's the 24th? The people
25th,
say-
rather, the 25th. I
mean,
keep saying the 25th.
What is the 25th? I don't know. Maybe Jive should tell us.
I'm glad you asked.
I love it when you be with it. Period. Get
The
him.
head answer is
Get
crazy.
him. Oh my goodness. That was timing. Just
Yeah,
Now
man.
tell me who she was.
that. Yes.
With a whole nigga in the bed next to her.
Talking
What?
About, yeah, and that, I mean, he shook up too. Talking about trying to make sure he don't get her too far into the frame.
Right. I'm like,
Make sure it ain't a twin bed
Tell me
baby.
who she was. My bad. Go ahead.
so we are doing Soiree Noir.
Okay, so it's
Soirée
back.
Noir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. At the new Henry Street Bistro. Gonna be doing our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
hell yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna be bringing the opulence. Gonna be bringing the style, the swagger,
Yes, I love it.
the panache.
Fly Jagger.
Yes, but the panache.
The panache. Yeah.
And
They
maybe
don't
we
know.
can have a little ganache.
Yes, we could have all that. everything with an apostrophe over the E.
I saw that bottom lip liver.
Oh, you just gave me up when you pointed that out. I didn't think anybody was gonna catch that.
No, nigga, I saw it. I
love-
saw it.
Talk about, I see. Talk about, I saw you. I saw you.
A cincture. Cinch is a word.
I seen you.
That part.
So, man, we were talking last week.
I still don't remember. What were we talking about? It must have been profound because he bringing it back up.
Good for you. Good, but not good for you.
Oh Lord, not that.
Flawed, but not faulted.
Ooh.
Let's talk about recognizing the people in people. And who have we been to people while you playing?
They fucking mama.
Child, the shoulder you cry on
Come on now.
until you wipe that tear and find another shoulder to cry on.
Come on now. Meanwhile, you crying on my shoulder because another shoulder.
Look,
What?
I'm out of shoulders. How about that?
I ain't got no more. My arm's gone.
You know what?
The Lord told me to turn another cheek, not another shoulder.
I'm a stick figure. How about that? We ain't got no shoulders.
Ain't none.
I'm a stick figure. There's no shoulders.
And I got my ass though. You can.
That's
kiss it.
real. Because it's like, you.
I mean,
Whoa.
people are into that type of thing. Sounded like a whole OnlyFans invitation.
Yeah.
I gotta ask though.
You know what? Okay. Just saying, the ideas to come now. I'm just saying.
Been there, done that.
Period. She'd be like,
Hey.
you wore that t-shirt already.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
It's in the laundry.
It already paid for a trip. I lived my life through OnlyFans. I'm cool.
Period. She's like, been there, done that. We're done.
So now the kiss for ass is disrespect. It's a privilege.
That way.
I mean, but I think people still into that. It's just like,
That's fine. You can be into it.
I don't know.
That was a very
Yeah, that was-
eerie-
that
eerie
was-
quiet.
I don't know what to do with that one. That was,
I still mean it disrespectfully. You can like it all you want.
well,
so I wanted to talk about, like, there's a thing that what happens in today's times where whenever we leave a relationship, we always talk about how that other person was all these things. And it was like, maybe that you guys just weren't compatible.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe the timing wasn't compatible, who that person was at that moment versus who you were at
or
that
you
moment.
weren't shit, or yes, like, nah,
I mean,
two things can be true at once.
two things can be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe we wasn't shit.
I was just about to say accountability. Maybe I wasn't shit.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Even
So
better.
it's like,
Thing though,
Oh Lord, here we go. Oh shit.
because if I wasn't shit, it was on purpose.
That's real though.
So I'm not apologetic about that.
That's real. Maybe I apologize for how I may have come across, but never for the fact that I did it.
does that make being a
But
piece
then
of shit
again,
okay?
maybe
Does that make it okay?
Maybe I meant
Like,
it that way
I-
too. Shit, that's real. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was
No,
the
no.
question?
I said, does that make it okay to be a piece of shit though? Like, oh, I was a
I
piece of shit
feel
on
like,
purpose.
listen, there is no there duality did not exist for no reason. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to be good, and sometimes you got to be a pain in somebody's ass. At some point in time, if you just good all the time, you just kiltered on one side. You're not gonna be balanced.
And don't nobody want a bad motherfucker all the time.
Right. You know?
Show us a little silver lining in that cloud.
There we go. I feel like everybody deserves at least a crash
He's
out.
looking like, what in the world?
I feel like everybody deserves a crash out every now and then.
Deserves shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you
Mandate.
mean crash out? What do you mean crash out?
And it's different person to person.
Oh, so what do you mean crash out?
It depends on the situation.
It's so nuanced. I love you.
It is though. Like if you all right, because I'm not just finna swing on no bitch, but like if a hoe just keep trying me and then she finally like, and I'm finna crash out on this hoe.
Period, let's go.
Whether she wakes up from this or not has nothing to do with me. You should have never tried me.
We're talking about a relationship, man.
I know that, but I'm just saying I didn't really want to talk about a relationship with that example for that one. Okay, because that only adds up to one thing. You fucking around, I'm gonna be fucking around. And you stop, I stop. It's just that simple. If you wanted an example, that was the best one I could give you.
Well,
I feel like a crash out in that manner is
it's both the mental, the emotional. It's all around.
yeah. I feel like if you crash out because of something like that, I can understand that.
I be joking. I say crash out, but my wording for that is you about to make a nigga short circuit. Cause you could just feel like something like oh my god, you know what?
So like eye twitching.
Yeah, just a little bit, a little
Yeah.
twitch.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I think it depends. Like, or even when the bitches that be putting gas, I said gas in a nigga cup.
Sugar in the tank.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
don't know. Or a motherfucking Jolly Rancher on the windshield.
That part.
What
Or
is that?
sprinkling mashed potatoes in a nigga yard the day before it rained. I don't know. There's plenty of options.
Tax under them tires.
Wait,
Putting glitter in his house all over the floors, like over everything.
Or the nail under the tires.
Or still in
Wait.
the microwave
What is
plate.
this? What is this Jolly Rancher business about? What is that?
Don't worry about it. Just don't find out about it.
She like, you know when you know. If you know.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Keep them Jolly Ranchers on the low. Cause this car couldn't take that shit
No more.
Don't be harmonizing over toxic shit. Don't.
Fuck around and find out. If
Focus, where are you? Sense needs to be made in here.
He like, we need
There needs some balance.
I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like if it honestly and truthfully, like if I was to, I feel like I'm past that point though, which makes me upset. I wanna
You wanna be in toxic in
at least
toxicity?
once. Yeah.
Girl, child, I'd be trying to stay away from it.
Like I have a toxic relationship. Cool. But that one is more like less than toxic. I want like for the plot toxic. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
the drama for your mama type.
yeah. Like I
feel
could
you.
tell my cousin about this shit just once.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Just the way.
It's the family.
I have no poker face. Like I just be.
Yeah, no, for real. I at least want to throw mashed potatoes in a nigga yard. Or like throw glitter.
What
all
is
over
that
them.
about? What is mash? Where are y'all getting all these ingredients? What is going on
That
here?
stays in the yard. Shoot, on my plate next to some Salisbury steak and gravy. That's what they stop.
I feel like Salisbury steak doesn't get the rap it should get.
It
Salisbury
does
steak
not.
is hits.
Amazing, especially if that
That
shit
shit
is
hits.
homemade.
Yeah.
Not the patties you could buy, but
Yeah.
the whole. If you
No,
make that
because
shit-
when you saying all that shit, but when I make it, it stayed in the refrigerator.
oh girl, you make it.
I make damn near
Let me know if you make it.
No, okay, fair enough. When she be making, she was going on a tear. And she was cooking all the time, and stuff just kind of got like pushed to the side and forgot about because there was some other dope shit coming down the pipe. It wasn't like we're never eating this again. We make a stand. It was like
sorry, baby, she come with that new.
she got that new shit popping. It was like,
But sauce, who needs sauce? Right? What we got?
Yeah, no, these
Mother
niggas eat
turkey
leftovers now.
wings.
and another one. Why would I do that? This one's coming out. It was no. She was on a mission for a minute.
Oh man, one thing
Yeah,
about
I
me,
had to
I
gain
fuck
weight,
up some
man.
leftovers. Mm-hmm.
I love I don't mind leftovers. But see, I ate the leftovers. Y'all didn't. I'd be at the house.
I would look, and then by the time I found out it was leftovers,
It's like a week old.
It's past. I'm like,
Done.
oh, she's like, no, you better not eat that. I'm like, God damn it.
That's so accurate too. I just threw food out the other day.
Yeah, so it should be. She made some. She called. I'm gonna call it what she called it. It's ghetto pho. Is what she made.
Oh, I love that. I love a pho from home now. Hey, especially if it's not necessarily like the traditional way.
Yeah, it wasn't
but it's
traditional,
Still,
but
it's
it
still
busted
pho
down.
from that period.
Busted
I
down.
love.
I
And
ate
I
it.
made my own broth too, cause
Yeah.
he took forever to get home.
You
And
do the bones and all that too.
No,
or-
what I did for the broth, I took onions, garlic, and cloves.
Oh, I know.
And I roasted it,
Mhm,
and then I put soy sauce and Worcestershire.
Your sister Cherie.
Well, I be saying Worcestershire.
Okay, and one more other thing, I don't remember what.
Oyster sauce.
Some of the grease from the chicken and the beef that
Oh yes, man.
I put that in there and a little bit of oil, and then and like the arbol chilies. And so I toasted that. Then I put the soy and the Worcestershire in there, and one more fucking thing. But I can't. And like I said, the juices from the meat.
Wasn't there
One
some
more-
bay leaves in there, something like that?
Yeah, I cooked that with the beef.
Yeah.
You do like rice noodles, or you prefer like actual ramen?
It was just angel hair noodles.
Oh, period. Even
That's what
better.
we had
I'm
in
like,
the house,
that's
yeah.
what I use if I don't use the rice. I'm telling you.
Rice noodles is the truth. though.
Man, let me tell you
Rice
something.
noodles is the
That's
truth.
why that sukiyaki always hit at Flying Monk for that alone.
Yeah.
That's his
Flying
favorite
Monk got them rice noodles.
Man,
But yeah,
amazing.
It's a different vibe. It is.
it's actual like traditional thing though. Like black meal is our version of pho. But I didn't have all the ingredients he had. I just kind of finessed it.
I want to try the Cajun Creole version of pho. Was it Yakimo?
This exactly. That's what I was talking
Yakima.
about.
That's it. That's Yakima. Oh my God, it looks so good.
So I
want
based
some.
the rest of the recipe off of this.
Oh, I saw there's this show on Netflix called I'll digress. There's a show on Netflix called Somebody Feed Phil. Phil Rosenthal. He's one of the creators of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay.
So he just goes around the world just eating food.
Oh.
And then he went to New Orleans, and they had that. Oh, it looks. I don't even want a beignet no more. I just want some yakima. Some yakima.
So let's get back to the subject matter at hand, yo.
No.
Golly. It was the now. I'm like, okay.
This is why we can't get nowhere as a people. This is the reason.
Because of the pushback.
Right. Let's talk about something important. No, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. And we're not
Don't want
gonna.
to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Now look at your face. Now look at your face. Look at your face. Yeah. So have you ever realized maybe the person that you were with?
How the fuck did we even get on food? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just me. I asked about something. I can't remember.
Go ahead, baby. My bad. Your mics are too well. You shouldn't have picked that up. I was talking to myself.
The mics are too.
Dad. I was like, wait. But you know what? We
Y'all
went with
supposed
it.
to let me have it.
And I just like, go with it. It's better just go with it because you know it's going to flow anyway.
Right, because I was just like, wait. What do we... Okay.
And I saw your whole face. It was just like, wait. What? Bless his
Everything in here works and shit. You don't got nothing that broke. You can hear me and shit.
Easy. Me. Nah, I ain't broke. We don't speak those things. We ain't broke.
I don't know. I said I'm broke. That's why my cell phone is just like me. It's broke and it gotta work,
That's
and I'm broke and I gotta work.
hilarious.
So we both got a job to do. You being broke has nothing to do with that.
Money flows here. I've been saying the thing. Money flows to me easily. Shout out to Regina. She taught me to say money flows to me easily and
Money flows to
abundantly.
me fast.
Money flows to me
My
easily
company.
and
Money
abundantly.
shake this ass. Okay, go ahead.
Trying to get that rich. I've been working
on my shit.
Ow. Let's go.
Okay, so
I
now-
promise I'm done.
Flawed,
Okay, I
not
lied.
faulted.
I'm not, but it's okay. We got to get somewhere because the show hasn't progressed.
20 minutes.
Flawed,
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go.
flawed, not faulted.
Yeah, flawed, not faulted. So
Locked, but not vaulted. Hello.
That was that relationship.
Yeah, I
with
see what
Alicia
you did
Keys.
there. I see what you did.
Hey, come on, period.
Lord
That was
have
that
mercy.
relationship with Alicia Keys.
Oh, you're so weird, was though. Because that sucker was locked, but maybe it wasn't
Unbolted.
vaulted.
Should have bolted that there, girl.
Yeah,
Still have your nigga.
Little callback, my bad. Go ahead.
That's so perfect. Oh shit, that was perfect. That was Alicia Keys' relationship.
Listen.
That's so perfect. Hey, I love y'all, man. This is what I missed. I don't mind how am I being booked up and doing shit, but this is why I love being here because of stuff like that. You better talk.
Listen, I'm just
Lord.
saying.
Had to go look that dish up. Oh yeah, that dish. Shadira is in the building. Hey, love you. Yeah, she got to look up that the thing y'all was talking about. This
Yakima?
Yeah, that.
Yakima.
Yeah. What did I say?
Just everything else but that.
You said sayonara. That's what you said.
Yeah, something.
Arrivederci.
And what you say? And a arrivederci to you too, and some fettuccine. Oh, bless her heart. She did pass on, man. We lose all the best people.
Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy. I hate that I'm growing up during this time. That I gotta lose them.
No.
I wish I could have appreciated them.
Sucks, right?
Oh, it's connected to my phone, my headphones. Try it.
So yeah, so I just want to talk about like we just have this point in our culture where we just describe every past relationship as like I want to say like the way we introduce ourselves to our new relationship is by how we've survived the last thing.
Almost like a diminished capacity.
Surviving,
Yeah.
niggas.
Here you go. This is what I got through to get to you.
You know what I mean? So it's just like
Yeah, and I'm guilty.
How many
of
people-
that.
Surviving
I'm
niggas.
definitely guilty
season
of that.
3.
so how many people have walked up to their last relationship and said, I was the problem. And
But that requires accountability.
initially.
And America doesn't have that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do it initially.
The only thing they hold you accountable for is your taxes.
Because I was still mad and I was still enraged. So hell no, I don't want no fucking problem. Fuck that. His ass was. At least that's how I felt at the moment. So not initially. Not initially.
so what does accountability look like?
Knowing the role you play in something and taking account for what that may have, how that may have affected whatever the situation is.
Period. And also understanding that while they may have played their part,
You still have a role.
Yeah, exactly. And you definitely can't. It wasn't. It can't always be a you.
Mm-hmm.
There also has to be a I too.
Me too.
How long did it take for you to get there though? Like how long did it take for you to go, wait a minute? Because I ain't gonna lie, for me it took like 3-4 different relationships to look at the pattern. Because you know what I mean? Like, okay, they keep ending the same way, they keep having the same features in them. So then what the heck is going on and what part am I playing? Even if I think I'm doing the right things, obviously it's not landing the way.
Obviously, that for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because at some point it has to be obvious, like it has to stand out. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the problem.
But honestly, shit, it took the very next relationship. If we being on, for me, it took the very next relationship because it was a stark difference.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was gonna say, yeah, sometimes like it takes possibly being in a healthy relationship to realize what your issues are, and then you can reflect and see. Also, being single
or also,
and
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bitch.
self-awareness. Go ahead.
That too. Absolutely. Come on. That's where I was headed. And to piggyback off of that, also too, those things or those unhealthy habits that you may have carried into the next one, you probably run into somebody, baby. There's zero tolerance. Like, not me, not this, not you, not that. And then you like,
You know,
have to say,
your ringtone sounds like that meme that I sent into.
now I want to know the meme because it sounds like it's funny. But she really doubled over. That's like a hit you, boy. No, you good.
You know the one with all the kids? The one I sent with the video of all the smushed baby faces?
Smushed baby faces.
Go to the group chat and scroll up.
I'm about to right now because
and then we're gonna wait until you see it. It's on you.
I just feel like this
we're
about
gonna
to be
wait.
a riot.
We're gonna wait.
Ringtone sounds like that picture.
Go ahead and just look at this.
Please show the audience once you find it.
Oh no,
Is it old?
His response to it was, "This is diabolical" or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or extremely inappropriate.
This is extremely inappropriate.
The picture above that.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
The meme says this is what the top of a condom looks like. That's what his ringtone sounds like to me.
Ooh, wait, hey, that. You know what? That was the perfect word for it. That absolutely is quite diabolical.
I'm sorry.
Because I just feel like literally, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait.
What?
Like, get off me. Go me.
Move.
They all like this is not right there. That's my hand.
my hand.
No, but that's what they're saying as they're exiting. La 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 la
La, la. Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
So perfect.
Imagine
That is.
I'm sorry.
That's painful. that's
Jesus Christ.
that's painful. That
Baby, what I tell you.
Hey, listen.
Shadira. Okay, in the chat, we gonna get back to reality, dang it. Golly, inappropriate.
I'm sorry.
It ain't a clicked up if this don't happen at least 3 times.
Yes.
At least 3 times.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm done.
All right,
I promise I'm finished.
all right. You good?
Yeah.
We're good. Mm-hmm. All right.
Turn it. You put your phone on silent. That would have never happened. Sound like a bunch of kids.
The struggle makes it worse. The struggle to try to be upright. Y'all just struggle so hard, and it's so.
Hey, that was gonna be a dope ass poem. I thought you about to say the struggle to be.
Shadira said, personally, I kept overplaying my part because I was trying to prove I was worth the effort in the relationship.
Bingo.
When they already knew and was just taking advantage of me.
Bing Shadira, right?
Shadira.
Baby, when I tell you you spoke a word, that pretty much is summing up my situation pretty much.
And I feel like that too, though, could also, like, as innocent as it sounds, it's just as toxic.
Absolutely.
Because, like, not only to self, but to that other person, because that just may not be what they want and or need. And
Right.
it doesn't
And you
matter
wasting
to
time.
you. Right. And it doesn't matter to you at that time because that's what I want. So I'm going to do this. I need this. So
Very egocentric, very borderline, if not borderline, very narcissistic.
No, I wouldn't call it that. I would call it more...
I'll say egocentric.
I would give you egocentric, but also in a sense of it's wrapped in the idea of you don't want to be abandoned, realistically.
Well, yeah. Oh, we'll see.
Like, if you're looking at it from, like, her standpoint, you're doing everything you can so that person does not abandon you and leave you. So instead of listening to them, you're like, no.
Oh, well, no.
Everything.
Oh, wait, I think I took that wrong. Not her, more so the other person. Yeah, the guy.
To stay with you and to use you again.
You know that?
Yes.
That's narcissism, baby.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, girl, you got out. Perfect.
Or just a simple asshole. A typical nigga.
Yeah, oh, come on.
So then here's my question.
Just let you know, I wrote a song about that, so I'm just saying.
Dang it. I got a question.
Go ahead and plug it.
How is it that... Wait, what?
Continue. You said he wrote a song. I said plug the title.
Oh, for sure.
Well, hey, we got to go ahead and get that sucker.
I'm doing ordering. I'm going to get you out of there and done. Okay. I had to do a little stuff on the back end.
Okay.
Over here.
A little doodling.
A little camera work. I had to do a little camera work. Nobody's going to know the difference but me. Oh, hold on. Forgot to do this. Bink. There we go. The logo's in the corner now. All right, I had to do that, right?
Ooh.
So, how is it? Because I wonder, I hear this a lot. Shadira, feel free to, Shadira's a dope supporter of Cliqu'd Studio.
We love you, girl.
Shout out.
Yeah,
hey,
man,
baby.
Gotta show love.
What?
Is it that the only, like I've seen this a lot, that the only wrong we've ever done is being so great to the unworthy? And it's like, that other person probably has a different take that might not shine you in the best light.
Right, but no, that's what I said a second ago.
Tainted.
That's because that's what I was talking about. I was
Right.
saying when it comes down to that, it can be. He was talking about the opposite party, but for me, it's still egocentric because you're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about this other person and how you're being translated. While also, it's just stemming to me from straight up abandonment issues. You don't want to be left alone, so you can't gauge the fact that this person doesn't want or whatever you're doing isn't being received the right way. So the other person could be a nice guy if it is that you're just not putting like the effort you're putting in, if it's not in their love language and they're just like, nah, I can't receive
Not right.
this.
This
You know
not
what
my
I'm saying?
thing. Right.
Yeah, and so then that's why they don't, whatever. But in those situations, that's what it usually be. But like, let's be for real. A lot of niggas entertain women with the idea that they want to settle down with you for a while, when realistically,
It's really that.
thank you. And so once they get that and you thinking that y'all in love, he's pushing you off. He don't want nothing to fucking do with you because now you just pussy to him because you already gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the narrative is that way. Because whatever. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. 9 out of 10 of y'all motherfuckers, that's y'all objective. Real shit. If y'all going to a bitch, y'all typically most men. Not all men, but most men.
Keyword most, y'all. We ain't said all.
Y'all like to persuade in a direction of something that y'all aren't even like. Y'all just persuade in the direction of a path that y'all not even going on.
Right.
Like,
you trying.
You
to
just
get
want
to the
some pussy,
goods.
say that. But you don't want to get pussy from the bitches that's willing to give you pussy. You trying to get it from somebody else. And that's the fucked up part about it.
And then, but you know what? To that point, they know that they're trying to get it from that person because they know it's gonna hit different. Because once that person's feelings are involved, hey. Sex
not
with
just-
feelings hits different. And the sad part is a lot of people have to find that out because from the people that know this, they're taking advantage of. And then it hit after you're in all this bliss and all this love.
Yep.
Bam, the drop off because you done gave it all the good stuff.
Shadira said I was pretty much dealing with abandonment issues. This is herself.
What did I
analyzing
say?
Analyzing self. I was dealing with abandonment issues from a
People
loss of a
pleasing?
parent
Ouch,
and
yes.
insecure emotional attachments growing up. She said, nah, my relationship with my only girlfriend was me being reckless with my words whenever she would purposefully ignore the things I'd say.
All right. I can second you on that one. 'Cause
Shadira,
once I get married, I don't give a
too
fuck.
have been there, so I get it.
Apparently, that's my current struggle. I'm working on it.
Hey, acknowledgement. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Here.
can admit when I'm a problem,
Absolutely.
but
I
don't
love
bring
that.
the problem out of me and you won't have to deal with it.
Well,
The
there
fuck?
it is.
Say that doesn't sound abusive.
Here it goes. I know I'm probably.
Bogus isn't even here yet. We're going to leave that alone, okay?
He's not going to be able to make it. He has a family emergency.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to need him to do what he usually do, though. At some point.
Oh, yeah, that part.
He still had other dwellings that he forgot about.
Goings-ons. Yeah.
But, yeah.
I ain't
So,
heard that one in a minute. I'm going to use that again.
Goings
Goings
on.
on.
Goings on.
But yeah, no, I feel like, but overall, to answer your initial question, why is it always I was so nice? And is that at a certain point,
And this is not like a
Everybody-
gendered. I like men.
nobody-
Men introduce themselves to their new partner, and it was I was always, and I never.
yeah, no, she was crazy.
And it was
Man, that bitch crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they can say. The moment listen here, ladies that's listening, the moment that a nigga responds to you when you ask why y'all broke up and he say she was crazy
Gaslight.
or she was on her nut on some nutty
Gaslit
shit,
like a motherfucker.
walk away.
Please do, because you just got gaslit like a fuck.
Yes, because there's so many other responses.
Because first of all, everybody ain't damn crazy, and that's your way of deflecting and trying to make it seem like
You ain't do nothing.
Exactly. When you're 9 times out of 10, and then here we back with another one. 9 times out of 10, your ass was probably the reason why the shit didn't work.
Oh, why is she crazy?
What
What the
and
fuck you
that's
do?
what we need to start doing. Like crazy. What
Why?
you do to make it
What
that
you
way?
do?
What you do? Why she that way? And then
Man,
you go,
Brian,
ready-
you ain't do nothing for real.
or-
You was texting other bitches. You was fucking hoes.
But
You was lying.
well,
You was stealing her money. You
just-
wasn't paying rent.
I mean, I did have a little.
Man, I was giving that bitch good dick every night.
Here go, just like I said, la la la. That's
Come
all
on
you're
now.
gonna hear, honey.
La 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 la.
All you hear is.
Come on now.
And then we'll lie right to your face. Hello.
You the next victim, bitch. Run.
That part.
Run.
This is literally a shameless plug. I love these things. But that, in essence, that's it. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And I mean, we got bitches that be bonkers too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But
9 times out of 10.
And I've been blessed to have a best friend and be in like. I've been,
She ain't like that shit at all.
Turn up my
touche, my nigga, touche.
Look, it was the you ate that. But I've been blessed to have a best friend, to see things from like the women's point of view, especially when it comes to like having like romantic dealings and having to deal with other
Shadira
women.
needs to just come to the studio at this point and come in and
I mean, why
sit in
not,
on the
girl? Come
conversation.
on in.
You might as well
Come on.
just come through.
Come on.
You
in
deserve
to
a
She said,
the room.
She said
Baby,
she's with
come
you about the
through.
dudes lying and wanting a relationship but not actually wanting one. You said something.
Lord.
One of
They
y'all said a
wanna
word. One of y'all said a word, and I was like too busy doing the stuff back here. But I think you said something that hit on something, and it was
said?
it's one of y'all. I forgot. But
He's nuts. Sorry, go ahead.
all right, moving on.
That always,
So Obama,
He leaves a break where it's perfect. Go.
it is so perfect.
Yes. You do it to yourself every time. Like when you have those
say
little
that
breaks.
doesn't sound like abuse. You did it to
Bro.
yourself. You brought it on yourself. That's what I did.
You leave the space for the perfect these nuts to fit in, bro.
Leaving space for these nuts is pause. It's crazy.
Thank you. You
That
fell
is
right
so-
for it.
And I love it.
You fell right for it.
Inappropriate.
Baby, if I could do this a million times in just 1 minute, I just
You feel right.
Shadira just
Fucking
said,
for
I
it.
hate whenever they come back around, apologizing for their actions and wanting to be friends because
Bruh.
I support them emotionally.
Story time. Can I give a story time?
absolutely.
Can
Let's
I give
go.
a motherfucking story time?
I'm
Bruh.
ready for it.
All right, so mind you, y'all know Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde happened like
Recently.
February. Into
This is for the
March.
space racists out there. Go ahead, please. Continue.
The story is rated E for everybody.
Please.
That was
Nah,
just the
please.
details for those who understand, motherfucker.
You so shady.
Right, just disrespectful. Anyway,
Messy.
so
I love it.
boom, right? I'm just casually chilling on a, I don't know, Tuesday. That's what it felt like it was. And I text him right afterwards. And I go and I see so-and-so wants to send you a message. I said, whoa, hold the fuck up. How dare you? I haven't spoken to you in over a year. Negro gonna go, hey, Belle, I just want to say I thank you for everything. I've learned so much. You something. I got the message. I don't feel like finding it though. I screenshotted that shit.
But he didn't even start with a, hey, how you doing?
No, just went straight into the pleading for my fucking forgiveness. Like, leave me alone. Hey, Belle, how are you? I just wanted to say thank you for your love, and I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm so much better because of you.
I mean,
Respectfully, I liked the message and blocked him.
well, you like the message?
Yeah, that was the most he was gonna get out of me.
Because then it's kind of like, whoa. First of all, where is that even coming from?
Why?
Maybe that was his devil's advocate. Maybe I'm trying my best.
I would hope that he genuinely did,
That's-
you know.
and that's where
Shadira
I'm
said
trying to
those
go.
are just the standard words.
Thank you.
That's why I'm like, I'm trying to give that.
Right,
Shadira,
you
know
would
what a
want to give
student
him the
is.
benefit of the doubt, but like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with you, nigga? You in Florida, I'm all the way up here. I'm not coming back. If you did change and develop, that's wonderful because you needed it. It was a fucking menace to society, fam.
Because it's like, well, I can say, well, you're welcome. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll give you an A for the try, but aside from that,
And that's
don't know
why I
what
liked
else.
it.
Yeah, and that's about the best you
I
got.
wish you the best. I hope you're actually mentally sane and you've cleaned your life up.
And I hope you said that and meant it.
Yeah, because yeah.
If not, it was more for you than it was for me. So,
No, it wasn't. It didn't do nothing for me.
right.
The fuck is you texting me for? If you grateful, you happy, you better good. Keep that energy
Be that.
for yourself.
And that's about the best I could ask for.
I don't need to know.
That's real. Well, well, I guess we got our thoughts there.
Good night. So you never really sat back in a moment and just been like, and I don't mean, and because a lot of times, the way we look at self-reflection or accountability is like getting down on yourself. It's like, oh, I don't want to get down on myself, but some critical analysis needs to be had about the way we show up in other people's lives.
Right, and it's not always a bad thing.
Right,
self-inventory can also be great as well.
I mean, because if
self-inventory is necessary.
Huh?
I said self-inventory is necessary.
Period.
So yeah, taking stock of yourself. I'm like, yo,
it was like,
I thought this was
one
okay.
bad bitch.
Check.
He'd be like, damn, you know what? I kind of did get on his nerves, didn't I? Maybe a little bit. All right. Okay, maybe a little bit. Okay, no,
he still shouldn't have fucking did it.
Yeah, right. He'd be like, but he tried. Like, okay, you know what? Growth. I shouldn't do that.
But he still shouldn't have pushed my button.
That's fine in those gray areas. I love it.
But I feel like
Shadira gave a couple of the standard phrases. This is gonna be good.
Oh Lord, she listed them off.
Run them up. I love it.
I apologize. I appreciate you for being there.
Whoa.
Thank you for being here.
That was the whole fucking text
grew
message.
so much.
Oh, that was the whole text.
You never were bad to me. I was just going through things.
That's like the ultimate gaslight.
Like, nigga, fuck you. And the shit you was going through. Because I tried to help you. And you ain't want to accept my help.
Ooh, Lord. Because jeez, you giving me deja vu. Shadir, girl, you giving me some hell of deja vu here.
But, like, let's be for real, though.
Ooh, because baby.
I feel like
Shadira is going to stop ignoring our invitations to the studio. She knows where it's at. She says, with the girlfriend, I was really toxic just because I was closed off emotionally and I really used to snap when she did the smallest things. It was my first ever relationship, too.
Oh, yeah. So you that was like your placebo. Y'all were navigating it together, for real.
Have you been with women since?
Have you been with women since, Shadira?
You ain't the host, nigga.
The dudes came afterwards.
Wait.
Y'all not talking to her. I am. This is my, you know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking to her like that. You know what I'm saying?
He said, man, wait, hold up.
He said, you ain't no old dude.
It was the holder.
Yeah, I had to give you my internet dog. Hold up.
I love it. Hey, ain't it giving that, though?
Yes,
Yes, you
I
are.
said that this morning.
It's giving.
Yeah, you do got that Nate Dogg look going on.
Oh, y'all said Nate. Oh, yeah, no. I
Nate
thought y'all was talking
Dogg.
about up north. My bad.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
what he
Nate
looked
Dogg.
like, did he?
Yeah,
He looked like where he from.
he on that Nate Dogg.
That way.
She said,
God
hell
rest
no.
It's more so Nick Dog.
Nate Dog.
Hey, you can put a little seasoning on that. Ain't no, hey.
A little seasoning, a little sugar, a little bit. Just a little stevia, a little Splendor.
So Shadira, she said hell no. No, she was saying hell no.
Shannon Sharp raped a white lady.
Oh, do y'all want to talk about Shannon?
No. It just popped up on my feed. I'm like, this don't even look like a bitch he would fuck.
But yeah, I don't even want to talk about his.
Like, for me, like, I never go against women claims, but I'm just like, girl, you don't even look like somebody Shannon Sharp would entertain. Like, come on, bro.
But here's the thing though. Shannon Sharp is from here. And I mean
Where? South?
from Georgia.
Oh,
He's from
Georgia?
Glenville.
But he not. But listen, it's a type of
Patno County.
It's a type of nigga that. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna get canceled in so many different ways.
Shadira said I can't be with a woman I don't like.
You don't like licking twat? How dare you?
I mean, I definitely can't be with a man I don't like.
She said I don't like a cuckoo.
She don't like twat.
I mean, I think it's
She don't like licking pussy.
No, I think, girl, calm down.
How many other ways you want me to say
No,
it?
I think she's saying like because I've seen like some really interesting reels of how you say this, women who date women but be studs. That's what it is. Good God,
Talking about girls that date touch me nuts and is satisfied with it. I
Wait,
feel like
what?
they actually gay.
Wait, what was that?
That girls that touch me not.
I said girls that date touch me not studs. I feel like they not really. gay.
What is that? What
They
is
don't
that?
Touch me not.
Like what does it
They
mean?
don't like-
Don't touch me.
They don't like to be touched. Like they don't.
They don't want any pleasure.
Yeah, they want to give. Like
They don't receive.
They're very give centric when it comes to pleasuring other women. You never heard of that?
Does my face tell you that I've heard that before?
Clearly not.
Absolutely.
The asking of multiple
Oh,
questions.
she definitely went with you. She said, "Yeah, I don't like eating kitty."
Told you.
Period. I knew that's what she was getting at when you said that.
on now.
I'm vanilla.
How could you
all
not,
right?
girl?
I'm vanilla. She said, "How could you not?"
That is a waterfall sent from the angels.
Baby, trust me, she can speak for herself, honey. Baby, the only cat I probably ate is probably from the Chinese restaurant that I probably just didn't know. And let me stop playing before I get canceled, child. That's probably the best cat I don't know about. Man, that's about the best I got for you, honey. Well, we can consider the show completely derailed, people. Absolutely. I know y'all missed it. It's all good.
So Shadira, you don't like Chinese
So
food?
in other words, she don't like that. She don't like that sweet and sour pork.
She don't like orange chicken.
She like,
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
they eating up everybody out here. Not hide your dogs, hide your wait, not hide your dogs, hide your cats, they eating everybody out here.
Well, hell, you ain't got to worry about Shadira. She ain't coming for it.
Okay, we're back.
Job, that was a healthy laugh. You needed that.
Oh, I did. I needed that. That came out of my soul. It did. That's what for
He just said, "Is he okay?"
Not from the depths.
It came from her. It came up and through.
It came from his human chakra.
Oh my god. She said, it was yikes.
Wait, what? It was what? I'm going to the lab. I gotta see.
No, me too. Shit.
Girl, you was scarred. That was just the wrong
She said
one.
I was a stud too before her.
What? Then how the fuck, girl? What?
Until after
Oh no,
I
that's the
dated
thing.
her.
I've seen that.
Until
Yeah.
after
But
I
how
dated
you
her.
a stud? But you
Nah,
don't wanna
she was touching me like crazy.
New phase. Sometimes it depends on what they channel.
Then she said it was all slimy.
her.
I don't even like French kissing because of the spit swapping.
You know, I can fuck with you about that part.
You know what?
I don't like spit.
I don't, but I can't. I love a good French kiss. Especially if
I have to be
somebody
drunk.
that you know what? I ain't even got to be drunk. Well, first of all, hi, darling. Anyway,
I love y'all.
Hey, person, shoot.
I love how you talk
speak
about
for
him.
yourself. But speak for yourself.
I don't know. It depends for me. Like, I don't know.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. But I feel you. I mean, now that overly excessive
Bye, baby.
like
Be safe.
saliva thing, I do get it. Bye,
Like, I
love.
can't.
Have a good day.
Like, nigga, control yourself.
Hey, it's so funny when I got older, not older, but when you get to be like in those preteen eras where
I guess.
she's about, I guess when you get in that.
Thank you, because I was going to ask you that. I was like, were you just a stud? Because like you don't when I saw you, you don't dress girly, but she dress like a woman, but she doesn't dress girly. She gives off
Tomboy.
kind of like when she said that and she said stud, it made sense for her to say tomboy and not stud for me. I was like, because I wanted to ask, I wanted to be like, did you just dress like a dude? Did you just not like dresses?
Okay.
And so you thought that made you, because that's a whole conversation in itself. The fact that just because you dress masculine, people automatically assume that you have to be.
It's not like that at all.
No, that's not the case at all.
Man, I have some of the most masculine, like masculine presenting, like female friends or female associates that are like LGBTQIA plus. Mm-hmm. And baby, when I tell you femme down, they just happen to dress that way, and that's so I personally love.
Yeah, because like if you catch me on a regular day, I don't be completely thugged out, but I like to have a nice balance, especially right now because I'm dating a man. But like, if I was dating a girl, oh baby, the switch up would be cool.
I love that though. Man. That's that man. When I tell you that type of duality is amazing.
I love it.
I feel the same way when it comes to
That was
dudes. Like sometimes you may feel a little purr, a little you may you want to step your pussy up a little bit,
just a little.
But then sometimes you
gotta
want to
drop
boy it
that
up
dick.
a little bit. I guess. But sometimes you feeling yourself, you want to bag it up a little bit.
She said the studs at school claimed her.
I love that. That's real.
Yeah, she didn't want to wear girl clothes. I can respect that.
Period.
I understand that 100%.
I get that, and I love that.
Yeah. It's just the idea, because like the idea of it all though, not just on like what Shadera, it's just overall, because like when I was at my grandma's house, one of my homegirls, like she had on a white beater and some sweatpants, and she got a low cut. And mind you, my family Christian. My grandfather was a pastor.
Well, yeah.
So, you know.
We were there.
So, yeah. So, my uncle and my mom see her and they face all turned up like, oh my God, is she good? I'm like,
Lord.
Chill the fuck out. It's obviously a girl. It's my homegirl. Relax. Yes, she dressed masculine. What the fuck is the problem? She has a
so
shortcut.
weird when you have to sit there, because then it's like, I feel uncomfortable for you.
Come on now.
Like, girl, like, y'all know what this is. Like stop playing.
Shut the fuck up and stop doing all that.
They
okay,
doing that
great.
because they want to be seen.
Exactly.
And
it's not attractive to you. Good for you.
Thanks.
Who gives a fuck?
Who's even asking you?
Nobody.
You're barely attracted to your damn self. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Nope. Clock it.
Hey.
Clock it.
You know what I meant?
Because,
but hey, shit, I mean, that's the truth.
Realistically, because if you have, my thing is, the more you say about other people tells what you feel about yourself.
Because it's all usually a projection anyway.
It's all a mirror. Everybody in front of you is a fucking mirror. So the first thing you see on somebody else is the first thing you see on yourself.
That you just hope that nobody else sees on you. And
exactly.
That's so lit. Come on.
So were they really actually low-key gay? Honestly and truthfully, I feel like my mama would be a fine-ass stud.
Hey, period.
I'm just saying.
If you got,
she already wrote the shortcut. She know how to switch it up.
Wait, not the Adina Howard.
Well, she had a full like buzz at one point, I think. Oh. But now she has like the little. She'll have like the little middle part, and now she's growing it out.
I call that the Pam from Total. I love that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, duality. It's always, I love seeing those type of, especially when you can do it and do it well on either side. And sometimes those like to blur the lines a bit. Yes.
I understand that. And I'm not, and I don't want to say that I get it and I don't know why, but like, I'm going to read her comment. So she said, I like dressing modest, like dressing like a backwoods girl who like climbing trees, walking in dirt, playing in mud and whatnot. So like I got that energy off of you. And then she said the no girl clothes thing was from traumatic events. And I don't want to say that I can read that, but like I think being someone who's had to experience that type of thing is easier to read when that energy, and I hate to say it's coming off of someone, but that's what
it emanates off.
Yeah, you can read the aura, I feel like, or whatever. And I hate to say that or whatever, but I think it's just almost something that people who have been in that.
Or how about it's the energy that they carry?
But I don't want to say that they carry a victim energy. You get what I mean?
Oh, see, I don't like the victim word. You say I
don't want to, but I feel like being someone who's dealt with it, it makes you more sensitive to what that feels like in another person.
Susceptible to the feeling.
Yeah, okay. Like you can read the energy a little bit. I guess if that makes sense. Like
it does. Yeah, because I don't like the victim thing.
Yeah, like I don't want to say that you exude that energy. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like
poor choice of words. I guess trying to figure. But you said that. I
you get what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like it's like almost just like a connection that any people who have been, it's like a baseline. Yeah, some type of knowing that you have.
Like y'all are here.
Yeah.
They relate to the pain.
I missed a lot. Goodness gracious. I was out there 5 minutes. Y'all out here having a where did we go?
'Cause you've abandoned me.
Yep.
Lord, don't live here anymore.
Man, I should have brought this up.
What is it? Boom, 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 boom.
So what did I miss? I like dressing modest. I like dressing like a backwoods girl who like climbing trees, walking in dirt, playing in mud, and what not.
Period.
The no girl clothes thing was very from traumatic events.
So basically, we was talking. I kind of questioned her about the because she said she was a stud, and I was wondering if she meant like if she was a stud or if it was more like she was a tomboy, and then almost in a sense to where peer pressure kind of put her in that element to believe that she had to follow along with that, which and in some sense I was correct. And then she explained her dressing because I said when I saw her, it gave off. It didn't give girly, but it definitely like with her explaining it does coincide with like backwoods, willing to be ready to go ahead and go out for a hike or just kind of like on some chill shit for real, like not doing too much, not too.
I mean,
basically
the
like
time
my
I saw
ass.
her, she
Not too
kinda
much
had
soft
like
girl era there.
She
More
had
like
like
I'm just
a-
chilling. She had on like some khakis and some like almost Doc Martin type of shoes, but they were like not combat boots, but like that esque, and I think like a flannel.
Oh, period.
No, the only
Situation.
time I remember seeing her, she had on a long skirt. She
Was it
looked she
jean?
looked modest. No, it wasn't jean. I don't think it was jean.
What color was
Maybe
the
it
skirt? I know it was something long,
It was a long skirt, and then she had on
a jacket or something.
She kind of like a school teacher. I'm not gonna hold you. Kind of had that vibe, maybe like a shawl on or something like that.
No, she didn't have a shawl. It still gave.
And then she had like a head wrap on. No, this was when she was.
I remember when she was sitting here.
No.
That's
I'm
what
talking about
thinking
when she came here for Stress It's show.
Oh yeah, I wasn't here for that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the day that she was here.
Yeah, no, she
That
was.
was the last time I saw her.
Yeah, no, I remember that now, but no, the last time I saw her, she had like a long dress on. I was like,
I mean,
oh.
but no, it still fits.
Yeah, no, she has an aesthetic. You know, I think we most do. Most people by this time.
But I'm just more so the aesthetic that I was talking about was the one from back then in the day, from I guess high school, college era.
So, but even with all that being said, and I don't take away from anybody's experience,
Never that.
but it's like two things can be right at the same time, right? My assessment of them can be spot on, and theirs of me can be right too. They're not mutually exclusive concepts, right?
You wrong, nigga.
So it's just like, how they experience me may have been the tale of why I experienced them the way that I experienced them. You feel what I'm saying?
The coexistence of two simultaneous
It's
experiences.
narratives. Yeah. So it's just like when they be like, "Oh, and he was this and he was that," and I'm like,
Yeah, but he also could have been da 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 da.
but then I'm like, maybe they're right, but the way I tell the story from my lens is my experience.
Exactly. It's not
And
wrong.
This is not wrong, but I just don't think there's an old phrase I learned down here is I can see your nose better than you can.
I like that. Ooh, that's here?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that. I like that one. I can see your nose better than you can. I see that though.
You know what I'm saying?
That
So,
sounds like a racist statement.
It do?
I mean,
I can see. Oh,
she's a damn troll.
dang, Kel. Why you had to go there? Because I didn't even notice that till you said that.
The damn troll.
I be watching these dudes that be cracking jokes on each other all day long, and so they always be coming for their homie nose. So once he said that those jokes.
That-
immediately popped
Oh,
up in
Shadira
my
said
head.
she about to pull up. Don't make no promises. You know what I'm saying? Don't promise. You know what I'm saying? Come through.
Hey yo, apparently there's a real live Get Out situation that happened recently.
I heard about
Oh
that.
yeah. So
I
what
heard about
happened?
that.
Because
I don't know exactly what
I ain't gonna hold
happened.
you. I call cap, but the story is interesting.
So what's the situation? Because
So
somebody kept
did you
saying,
see the messages and
There was
stuff?
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
didn't
Okay,
see
all right. So boom. So this black boy was dating this little white girl or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming they from Alabama or Mississippi.
Yeah,
But
like what are I keep forgetting that Georgia is part of the Deep South. Like it don't feel. I don't know if
nigga, because you ain't
Ba-
grow up here.
No, baby.
I've been here long enough.
We
yo.
definitely got
That's-
some sundown towns, honey.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Just because you've been in Hinesville long enough,
Yeah.
not Savannah, there's a difference.
Ah.
It is. Nothing happens in Hinesville. You came here for your shows and you went right back to your little fucking canoe. If you would have been here,
Why I gotta be my fucking canoe? What's the hate?
that was just what my brain said.
I just
don't
want to be Homer right now, disappearing into that bush. Just
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was
Man,
just the
them
first thing
country
that came
niggas
to my
out
mind.
there be killing people. I don't.
Okay,
I
yes,
don't,
but you have to be around them to experience it. My point is, you work, you do your shows, you go home. You haven't
Sad to say, this show
experienced
be kind of fun.
Savannah.
That's playing.
You said what?
The country boys.
Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
them black snakes boys.
Apparently, I like it more than I thought I did, and it wasn't intentional.
Alabama black, that good old Georgia, South Carolina.
This tells you why he ain't out about no damn kitties. This is what you
A slumber is crazy.
you are correct.
I caught it on camera. I'm proud of me.
You know me so well, Jive.
Yo, yes, she said.
I'm so mad that sucker tickled you the way it did. He cannot live that down. That is hilarious.
What the fuck did I do?
Wait, you talking about earlier when I said you talking about earlier when you talking about some the only cat the only cat I like, baby. I probably had it at the Chinese restaurant.
That nigga stopped
and probably
that
didn't
shit.
even know that sucker.
He stopped that shit in his tracks. No.
I said, baby, no. I said, baby, she can speak for herself because we ain't had none of that around here. But you know what? Actually, that's a lie. Cause my first girl, well, not my first girlfriend, but like my first notable girlfriend, like that was my first time actually eating a girl out. Never did.
Oh, so you've done this before?
I have done it before, and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't all that bad. However, no, but I joke around a lot. But no, however, I knew then.
But it just wasn't what you like. But it wasn't bad.
Exactly. No, it was not bad. However, in that moment, I said, yeah, we're strictly dickly over here. Because it didn't work. It didn't work.
So you dated, how many girls have you dated before?
Seriously dated, like my first legit girlfriend one time. But then you had the little girlfriends in school. We go together.
So
like,
when did you, and then you just like, I don't know, like when did you realize like, just.
Then.
Once you did it, you knew.
Even then, I didn't really, the desire
Some
wasn't
might just be
necessarily
just
there.
as bisexual as
Were
I
you just like going through the motions?
Not even that.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh,
because
gotcha.
like it'll be back. Because okay, so I didn't officially like. I dabbled in high school or whatever with one girl. Make sure I'm not lying. Yeah,
Boy, she was scanning the history files. She was back
yeah.
in
Because
there.
I'm like, I know I might have had a crush or something, but I ain't never really entertained no girl. I had one girlfriend or whatever in high school, but that was still like it was play, but it wasn't. To everybody else, it was play.
But to us, it's like, I love you.
Yeah, like we knew what was going on. So
Period.
cool.
Know what the
but
fuck
in
going on.
2021 was when I was like, you know what? I know for a fact I do like women. Let me explore this a little bit more or whatever. But like it's always been like a back and forth because you know how the beef is between lesbians and bisexual women or whatever.
Yeah.
Like whether it is that I like both or not, or do I like one more than the other?
And that's the thing. Like
I'm just like whatever it is.
can
fuck
never
it.
just be. I happen to like both at whatever capacity I happen
but
to
that's
like
what it
both
is.
at. And then nobody
Exactly.
forgets that it's almost like there has to be some type of quantifiable method to bisexuality or pansexuality or like the duality.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm pan because like I'm not even going into detail about that 'cause I don't even know. all that
Baby, it's so
information,
much.
Yeah.
You gonna,
So I don't know. I think I love who loves me.
Period. And that's the best way to go about
Mm-hmm.
it. And honestly, this is not to shade my experience with a female at all. It just it was
That
what it
pussy was good. It just I ain't want
It just hey, maybe that's what it is because it's crazy. Because it literally
Now let's
already
bring it
knew.
wait. Bring it full circle.
What? Okay.
Bring it full circle. What are we talking about? It's, you know what I'm saying, faulted but not flawed, good but just not good for you.
Yeah, and that's it.
And we can.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be
Good, but just
toxic
not
just
good for
because
me.
that's not your flavor.
It's
Yeah.
not.
which is fine, but
It's
like
not
it
my
be,
flavor to savor.
You had to freestyle.
Yes,
you
I
had
did.
to.
but that went a whole nother level
Yeah,
that you didn't even.
It did. I do.
That ain't it. And I knew in that moment, which I already had an inkling.
He
but,
knew in this moment.
But it's like
He fucked
up.
In this mode, baby, I knew.
He knew in this moment.
Because it's almost like there's a pause that happened. It's like, yep, that ain't it. Nope. I'm okay.
I want to ask you a question, but I feel like it would be TMI.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like, did you not like? Because like, I don't really know how it is in
do
the
you
back
mean?
though. You know what I'm saying? So like, is it what was it about it? Was it the women? Was it the pussy? Like if you would have did the booty hole, or like if she was to give you top, like how would that?
Can I be honest?
Or the attraction period?
I feel like it was a culmination of everything. The girl herself, the parts, and then my initially.
I am not mature enough for this conversation. This shit is hilarious.
Yes, that six-headed demon that they talk about in the Bible. That's fair. That's fair. But no, when it was I feel like it was a culmination of herself, the part itself, and then just my general attraction. It all kind of came together to just work in a way that
it gave you understanding.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? That's when I knew, like, no, I like you, but not to the way you would need me to like you. That's it's not bad, but it definitely ain't for me. And
okay, because I'm just curious.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Because is it fundamentally different? Does it feel different? Because I'm assuming you've been top before, right?
I've never. There's been no penetration at all.
For you? You've never done it? Oh.
I've never had sex with a woman.
No. Oh, so what did you do?
I ate her out. That's what I was saying. That's the only thing I've ever done.
Okay.
But the thing is, I knew that what's the word?
Penetration.
Penetrative? Yeah, the penetrative portion of that wasn't happening because for me,
you were still flaccid then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There was nothing. Like, when I tell you nothing.
Damn, I wish you would have
giving nothing.
I hate to say this, but I wish you would have did that because I want to know a comparison between like.
That's a good question, and it's just like I've tried after that, just because why not?
See, yeah,
and it just never.
It didn't work.
Why not is mad.
Because it's like, why not?
Yeah, just to experiment, see what's going on. I feel like life is meant to be an experience.
There was no thing.
Okay, well then I guess I am just bisexual, and I can take that.
And I think I feel like I'm meant to be.
Pan, whatever.
We are literally meant to be just
who we are,
and just I'm meant to be your friend. I can't see nothing outside of that.
Yeah,
because baby,
all right,
it ain't gonna be. So, period.
And I've learned something today.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
Because like I never really understood. Because clearly for me, like it's.
So if you're looking for a good head doctor, that's fair. Don't call me. I'm just playing.
This is one of those episodes, boy. Goodness gracious. Welcome back, Marlo. It's been a while, man.
I miss me too.
Let's just go.
I miss y'all even more, man.
I would say, well, goddamn, you ain't have to do me like that.
Let's just give it to him. This you.
This is for you. I miss
this
y'all
is for you
right here. See, you know what? I feel so loved. I'd like to thank the Academy first. Y'all niggas owe me an Oscar.
Oh my gosh.
But no, that's my experience, man. That's been what it was.
It's cool to like hear it from that perspective because like, okay, again, dealing with my family or whatever and them thinking that it's a choice and then being raised in the church and that already being like basically indoctrined, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In me, and then I have to deconstruct all of that. That's still like a thing that I would battle with. But my mama, she said some shit one day. She was like, I just think you sympathize with them. And I was like, I don't think I sympathize enough to the point where I'm finna lick somebody's pussy. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm sympathize enough to where I'm gonna be eating coochie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody can sympathize that much. And if I'm that much of a people pleaser, then bitch, something's wrong.
Now, in my case, a fine line there. Because for me, I feel like, even though I did, shout out to bless her heart. What's her name? I think her name was Latoya. I think that was her name.
Not Latoya.
We didn't even go to the same high school. That was crazy. But I think her name was Latoya. She was one of her cousin went to my high school, so that's how I ended up finding out somehow. But anyway, I think a fine line for me because I really liked her, but I think she really liked me, and it's like I didn't want to like break her heart or make her feel a type of way. And I think it was part of that was why I kind of pushed it a little further too, just to see. So, well, maybe, or that whole.
Because I do like her. I like spending time with her.
Well, maybe
this is it.
Maybe I should. And then when it was like, oh no, nigga, that ain't it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like you as much as I thought I did.
Yeah. And see that, like, because that's like. because I don't have that experience. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I like both. And then that could just be, oh, you just being rebellious. You don't want to follow rules in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And to still, I don't think that way anymore, but like to be grown up into that type of community or whatever, it's easy to sway you to think that that's what it is when you are like, I guess, more like when you fuck around with both. Like it's a thing, because that was always about it. I was like, I don't know, do I like one more than the other? Am I required to? Do I am I just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever?
It's like there's no method to the madness.
No,
you just kind of just, what is it?
Yeah.
and then go ahead. I love it both. And then
and knowing like that for you, it was a hard set, like
yeah, like I knew immediately, and you like I said, the thought and the feelings were definitely there, but like I said, that confusion of the church and then trying to navigate your own growing hormones. Because mind you, at this point, I'm well into puberty now.
Right.
So like, I don't even know what the fuck going on with myself. So yeah, but the baby, when I knew then, it's like, this ain't it.
Yeah. See? And I didn't have that response with either one. So.
And period. We love a dual sister now.
Come on now. Duality.
Hello. The yin and the yang. It's that balance.
I am the table.
Hello. Oh, come on.
No, it's not.
I was about to say, bro.
That's hilarious. Now I want to hear it. I'm mad.
The ringtone?
Yeah.
I'm finna call him. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are just don't ever
you
change.
can't say it don't sound like that picture.
It literally sounds just like the picture. All I can see is all I see is and all these faces.
Sorry.
That is something. That is really something else. In other words, I know you fucking lying.
Yeah. That was great.
You guys are horrible people to try to have a serious conversation with. Let me just tell y'all.
You know what? I
had this conversation with you last
today because I think, even though I do think it's true, I don't like to be called out on it.
We have actually addressed this issue in multiple ways.
Yes, especially with the. Let's talk about this from the male perspective. She said, "Ew." It's always down with me.
Ew.
Baby, you tore her and Danny up in that seat. That thing was too funny. Shout out to Danny. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Bookie.
Hey, boo.
Oh, she's having she's got some stuff
We love
going on.
you. Just we keeping you.
So,
keeping you in our thoughts, baby.
See you later,
I miss your
Bookie.
face.
So, yeah. So just to the point, right? So here's this girl who liked you, and you liked her in ways that just weren't gelling with,
These nuts.
That literally, it never gelled with them suckers.
What?
But it was conducive
It
to
made
the convo.
sense.
Even though you ate, even though you
Them
did
nuts
eat,
ain't like it.
you ate that shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was conducive to the convo because she was not good to these nuts. So bam,
They
there it
didn't
is.
like 'em.
There's nothing I could do about that.
I'll allow it.
I feel like I'm on Family Feud.
I love you, Daddy.
That survey says.
Ding! Bang! And the shit
Good
turns
answer,
around.
good answer.
Yeah.
Good night. So in your assessment of this person, you tried things didn't work out. That didn't make her toxic.
Yo, pussy trash.
Latoya, if you were watching,
I don't even know what
Stop
it's
saying
like.
this girl name out loud. God damn.
I don't care. Look, she
You
knows
didn't say
she
the last
is.
name. There's so many Latoyas. Ain't
Right.
one the nigga singing about it? It was Keisha, Nene, Latoya, whatever the names were.
Right.
About three Kim. About three Kim.
That's my
Latoya.
song.
and
There you
Tina.
go.
How you like it?
Damn.
How you like it? Do it from the front. How you like it? Bring it back down like that. Lisa, Tanisha, Hosanna, Julian, Panada, Monique, Christina, Rhonda, Berkeley, yes. Do it on the front. How you like it? How you like it? Okay.
All right.
You do know you proved my point. Like, I just want you to know, like, I said y'all can't be serious. And you went into a montage.
You did not prove your point. You said we can't be serious. You didn't say when. How about that? Catch that one. Catch that one, y'all.
Hit it from the front.
Huh. Put it back down, man. We got to get out of here. I can't do this.
All right.
I'm done now because at this point, I'm through. Okay.
Are you though?
No,
Maybe.
and that's the problem.
We'll just say maybe. Here go. Survey says.
Yeah.
Not everybody said
It did not. It was not on the board.
That's hilarious.
It was not on the board at all.
5-point deduction.
So, but would you call her toxic?
Nah.
No, right?
Uh-uh.
You tried, things didn't work out for very mechanical reasons. I'll just say it like
Mechanical sensation.
How about physiological?
that. There you go.
Sexuological.
You made me sound like my name was Cindy Mayweather.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying there were some mechanics that didn't mechanic.
You right, and they sure weren't.
Troubleshooting going on.
A lot of troubleshoot. We need to call support. Because baby, you need to call another line for that one. 'Cause, baby, ain't no troubleshooting. I know we know what's wrong.
Can I talk to your supervisor?
Here you go. Oh, that's what's it. Error code. Da, da, da. I'm sorry. You're going to have to call another one. This is a
Recall.
This is a defective. It's defective.
Lord have mercy, Christ Jesus on my soul.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Shadir, are you coming through still? Like, what's going on here? But nah. So but so that's what I'm saying. Like, so there are some relationships that have ended, and just because a lot of relationships end with tumultuousness. You start to realize your personalities don't gel, your goals don't align, your expectations don't coincide with each other. The kind of languages that I have a whole different idea about what love language means, but for the shorthand, your love languages don't,
they don't work.
Now I wouldn't say like you're not fluent. That's a better way to put it. I got it. I did it.
Come on, period. I know you better pat yourself on the back. I love that.
You're not fluent in each other's love language, so you're not really necessarily like hearing each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes when you're shouting, like, because in real language, we have a problem with when we believe, like, when somebody doesn't speak your language. Have you ever seen somebody, like, even when you watch, like, on, remember,
it's how white people act towards Mexico.
Rush Hour. Remember Rush Hour, who's like, do you understand the words that come out of my mouth?
Yes, I knew you were going to say that.
And that's what we do when we don't think people understand our language. We think yelling at them is going to make them understand the language.
And if what they don't realize, all that does is shut them down quicker.
So it's like yelling in a language that they don't listen in doesn't make the words clearer. It just makes the noise louder.
And then they shut down.
And then they
quicker.
shut down. So it's like,
That
were
way.
you yelling in a language that they don't hear in?
Yep. That's just like somebody coming to me and trying to speak to me in Mandarin and then yelling at me in that same Mandarin, thinking I'm going to understand it.
That saying it louder somehow makes a language you don't speak in, like, oh, he understands it when you yell it.
Like, no, I'm just annoyed.
Now you're just standing there, and it's like, now you're trying to guess what this person could possibly mean.
Right.
And it's like, so does that make, does that make Mandarin a toxic language?
Not at all.
Or is it asking you to understand something that you've never had to understand before this very second, problematic, and then now that's a you thing?
Mm-hmm.
So that's me. I have to go, I expect these women to know something that they don't know.
What do
and
I
me
do?
yelling at them, like thinking that me yelling at them is going to make them get it, is part of my problem. And how she responds to that stimulus and how she responds to that stress, that's her responsibility. But the part where I made this moment, that's me. And I got to, I haven't taught her how to listen to me. I haven't taught her my cues. I just expected her to come in here and understand stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she doesn't understand it doesn't make her a toxic person.
Nope.
She just doesn't understand my language.
At all.
And why is it that when I go meet the next chick, I gotta go talk about how horrible she was? She didn't listen.
Because that's
she
the
didn't
only
understand.
credibility they think they'll have by bad mouthing the next person. When in reality, that shows your immediate best.
And then
Golly.
she
Strumming
knocked
a
the hell out
guitar
that
over there.
sucker.
Yeah, she did.
And then on top of that, most people they done start clocking T these days. Like, no, it was all about her. Something's wrong with you, huh?
Right, if you still talking about her, nigga, what's wrong with you?
That part.
I'd be about.
Okay, I'll settle it. I'll get it going.
So, but I do agree with that part.
Where you going?
But you want it from the front.
Support my friend.
Oh, that kind of support?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I told you about it in the car.
Oh, you about to go now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we just about to chill. So you about to be gone for a little?
Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes, but I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
You want-
All right.
And then there were two.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Yes, come on. They don't understand.
Two is just as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one love. Okay.
Come on. Yeah, one time for one time, man. We had to take it back there.
Okay, I gotta be my applause. I need mine. So now it's just the fellas.
That way.
Battle buddy.
That
Battle in the motherfucking building.
That way.
We gonna talk about it. She ain't wanna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Shannon Sharp, man. I wanna talk about this Shannon Sharp.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about
man,
it.
let me tell you something.
Cause you was a country nigga too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's start acting like we don't know these country niggas. Love a white girl.
They love a good snow bunny.
Man.
And the gag is it's always but be so surprised when you end up in a get out situation. Lord. It said, I'm telling you, don't what Uncle Ruckus said. He said
he said a lot of things.
Well, you know what? You know what he actually did. So maybe that's not the best option for that one, but he said a lot of things. But the point is, it's so much. Look, how many examples are we gonna get? How many times?
No, because I saw a dude. He was giving an appraisal of the situation without like necessarily like dogging the dude out. He was like, Shannon Sharp is a real dope dude. Everybody that's ever worked with him feels safe, feels heard. He's responsible. He's what's the word they used? Accountable. But he said, like, you got to understand, he comes from...
Wait, pause. Now he's professional.
That's what I said, professional. Yeah, man, I've been...
You're professional and personable, baby.
Yeah,
He's professional.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I like what you did. You covered my tracks, man. That's a battle buddy for your ass, boy. It's a goddamn... Give me goddamn applause. That's a goddamn battle. Watching my six. That's what you do when you're doing the things you do when you do them.
And then they do.
So, here's the thing, right? He made a really dope analysis of the situation. And this is what he said. He said, what you need to understand is that he comes from a really country background.
Yes.
And, he's older than me. So, when you're coming from that country background, you only have TV, magazines,
radio probably,
and radio maybe, right? And there's no internet, there's no, you know what I'm saying? So when you looking at the TV and you're looking at the promotions, or you look at the advertisement, you're looking at who's on TV, especially back then when he was watching it, it was always white women, this, how great and beautiful or whatever. So
didn't Monique Reyes make a point about this too when she was on Shannon Sharp show?
Yeah, I think so. She was like, yo, you need to come home, brother, and you let a sister love you.
Even she said it.
Yeah.
Period.
So, but the point he was trying to make was, they were like, he's 50 years old looking at a 20-year-old. He's like, yeah, because he was 8 looking at a 20-year-old white woman, idealizing her. Mm-hmm. And now that you done got to the status in life where you can finally
really
have
whatever
this thing,
you want.
right? Like, I remember there was this is a long time ago, I don't know if he still does this, but it's less problematic maybe, but I remember Eddie Murphy when he got all his millions, and he said he had a room filled with just pops, like sodas. He said because when he grew up, getting a soda was like a treat.
Yes, that's a thing.
So he was like, now that he's an adult, he got a whole room filled with it.
Yep.
Because now nobody can never tell him he can't have it.
Can't have it because I got it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying? That
Can we go as far as to when it
No, go
may
ahead.
not?
Go
That's
ahead.
not. You wouldn't consider that like, no, I don't think.
I mean, in that person, in that thing,
a hood mentality.
it is. It
Okay,
definitely
so
is.
I'm not wrong.
It's because a hood mentality is the way we colloquialize deficit thinking.
And that's why I was like, because I didn't have this.
I
growing
ain't
up,
have it. Now I
so
got
we
to
about
have
to
it.
have all this bitch now.
You know, like the same thing with name brands. I didn't have any name brand this when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
now everything I put on my body
Period.
got to
Like-
come from something.
Like it's like a new form of aspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then now you see Shannon, who is like, now he's in this position where he can get any woman he wants, and who is he idealized?
Baby, he want to know. He want that good old cocaine. That cocaine.
I'm in love with the cuckoo.
Hello, he done proved that, baby. Yeah, I guess that Coco wasn't in love with you, cause baby, here we are.
Cocaine don't have holders. Cocaine don't have owners. It just has users.
Come on.
Now you ain't never owned cocaine, but you have used it.
Yeah, and it may own you.
That's all right, because it's got you out here looking like you're looking.
Look, we done seen it with Tiger Woods. We done seen it with who else? Who else we done seen it with? We done seen it with damn what's that lady? Shit. The football player, she killed him. She killed him. Didn't he die? Like he was with her and then she killed him.
A football player?
Yeah, it was a football player, or he played football.
I mean, the only
No,
football.
I lied. No. He did not play football, but it was one of those things. I think he was like a Trump supporter, though, specifically. But he used to brag about white women, this white women, give me a white woman any day, and then the girlfriend ended up killing his ass.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look,
Dude,
man.
you got
First of
to
all, I'm gonna
that
look
up.
that up. Chime in if you know what I'm talking about. But no, he was not a football player. I know for a fact he was a Trump supporter. He used to sound off on his social media talking, uplifting white women. And I think fast forward down the line, this was recent too. I think this was either this year or sometime like late last year. She killed him.
Why she kill him?
It was like some type of argument or something that happened, I think. And she did somehow. I think so. Okay, I feel like they tried to paint it as an accident, but as stuff started to come to find out, it was intentional. I think that's what it was. Don't quote me. I'm gonna find it and send it like directly to you so you can see it. But yeah, like all these examples, y'all, man, y'all been all right. Y'all, the tale as old as time. Y'all better act like it. If you like a little milk in your coffee, hey,
Down with the swirl.
Go. If you down with it, hey, proceed with caution. They keep trying to show you now.
Tried to show you.
He's like, you didn't see it.
So then my thing is like, there are two things at play with this. It's the age one, and then I mean, yeah. Now that'll lean into something else that I just saw.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't even have to say it. I already know where you're going.
But and then there's the race part, right? So
yeah.
So it's like, would it have been better if she was like a 20-year-old black girl? Would that make a difference?
Would
that remove a layer of it?
It would, because had she been black, a lot of the sound bites that we're getting wouldn't have been a thing. But we still would have gotten it because age would have came into play, but the race would have hit first.
So,
because it wouldn't have been so much of.
But also, she's an OnlyFans model. So
that's a whole nother layer. See, that's a whole nother. It's so. This is such a nuanced conversation. There's so many factors that come into play.
So because they're like, oh, she's 20 years old, she's an OnlyFans model, this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, here's the thing, and here we are, we both veterans, bros.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we was old enough to go die for this country. We was old enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in weird ways, she's an adult, but then she's not an adult at the same time. Like where's the adult line? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like maybe it's one of those things where because of the age, the age difference,
Right?
because it is so massive. Then it's like, you know, people tend to enter the convo of like, is it grooming? Is it a little?
Because here's the thing: if
predatory?
Because what you're hearing is people actually believe Shannon Sharpe is innocent. They're actually the consensus is, yeah, Shannon Sharpe didn't do this. You could tell she's in for a cash grab, but then it's kind of your fault, dog. You was messing with some 20-year-old white girl. What did you expect? And that's what we're hearing.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we believe you, but at the same time,
like, nigga, you knew better.
Yeah, but like, we not like letting you off the hook. You just not on the hook you think you are.
Yeah.
So we're not judging you. The court of public opinion isn't judging whether or not you've harmed this person.
But
we don't believe you. But
we see you.
But we see you in your your predilections put you in a really precarious place. And how do we feel bad for you? A culture that knows what white supremacy does, knows what white privilege does.
Exactly. You
and
came
here
up
you are
in that
playing
time. So it's like you the one to let your little sexual proclivities get in the way.
Ooh, proclivities. I like that.
I ate that. I died. But no, you want to let your little sexual proclivities get in the way. And now here we are having the same old conversation that we had to have with old Tiger Woods at.
Boy.
But then again, I think it's a little different. I think that man loved him some.
What?
That man loves him.
It's almost the blackest. It's almost the blackest thing he can do.
No, Lord, the blackest thing he can do is tan. Let me stop.
Because that black man was like, I need me a white woman.
He said, I need that. I needs that.
So, because I was just like, when you look at like the situation, even when you saw the text messages or heard the voice thing, and you know, she sounds like a little manipulative chick.
Yes, because it's like, for me, like, girl, now you ain't gonna sit up here and get on. You are not about to get on Beyonce's good internet and try to make these people think that this is not a cash grab, because it read it from the time you started to even listen. And if the text messages weren't enough, it's like, girl, come on, like, now granted, you know, we believe all victims, but girl, now look, come on now, let's reel it in.
No, I don't disbelieve. I just, at some point as a black man, I do hold him a little bit accountable to, like, look, bro, you knew.
We have to, because like it's happened way too many times to too many people for you not to get that and not see the theme, the recurring theme here.
Right.
Like this.
So then now, I'm about to bring it full circle.
Oh shit, here we
About
go.
to bring it back. Because
it's hard to yell when okay, go ahead. That's bring them out though.
Yeah, bring them out. It's hard to yell with the bell roll in your mouth.
Okay.
So my whole thing is like this, like bringing it back around. He made choices and she made choices. Mm-hmm. And he made choices based on his desires, and she made choices based on her desires, right? And these are both adults to different, levels of experience of adultness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
On autonomy, all that.
Yeah. So does that make, if he prefers to date younger women and she prefers to date older men, which I've seen before, you know what I'm saying? Especially in like there's Hispanic cultures where a lot of Hispanic women are like, we like older men. That's really racist what I did.
You are maniacal. And I'm literally like, look, I was like,
yeah, it was a little. But no, so then like, is that a toxic trait? Because that's what we deal in. That like everything's toxic if it's not exactly what I think you should be doing.
I think it only becomes toxic when this recurring theme of your preference leads you into paths that you could have avoided and or
So that is that self-reflection, ownership, toxic
absolutely
stuff.
yes, because I feel like it does. I feel like it would take a certain amount of accountability, a little bit of self-inventory to really call that out on yourself. Like, dang, if I feel like if I'm only dating older men and this all only happens every time I date them, then maybe is it me? Then it becomes one of those things. But I think it only becomes toxic if the trait ends up with the same outcomes that
Right.
are not serving you in the best of light or the best ways, and you end up suffering because of it. So yeah,
Because here's my thing, right? So let's just say, like, I've had relationships that have ended, right? And when they end,
as have I.
right?
As have I.
And I realized that there is a point where I was just like, look, I realize I'm not him for you.
I know.
A lot of the problems that we're having is me trying to hold on, you trying to find a way to let go. My grip just may be stronger than yours.
But see, the people pleaser in me was like, no, it's me. I am him. When I knew,
Yeah.
no, wait, it has to be me. It must be. Go ahead. That's no, but hey, no, for
No,
real.
no, I've been there. Like, because the leader in you and the person who believes in you, you believe that you're the difference maker,
Yeah, you
And
believe
if-
that you're the fixer.
right? And if it's something that I want, I must be able to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? And there are people who out here who want to do weird things. Like, let's just say I want to drink poison.
Okay.
And then if I have it in my mind that I want to drink poison, I'm going to rationalize it and be like, I want to drink poison because I know I'll survive it. Because ultimately, it's a very arrogant statement that I can do this, where other people couldn't have. Even when you see women who like date the type of guys that harm them, or
I hate
played all the other women before them, it's a selfishness that says I'm the difference maker. Yeah, he played you,
and so many people before you though.
because what's that one old song? I don't care what you did to them.
What's
Just
that?
be good to me.
Oh, when I tell you, so I wanted, when I was with my old band, I wanted to do that. I never forget the lead singer at the time, because I love me some SOS. That's my shit. But the wording, she was like, I don't know if I could sing. I said, girl, that's a jam. What you mean? She's like, that just goes against what I believe in. She was like, it's cool if you don't care what the mothers do, just be good to me. She's like, I don't roll that way. I said, you know what? I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
She was dead against singing that song. Dead against it. I said I can't even be mad. But
Nah. But there are a lot of people out here who believe that
that's
way.
such a delusion, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, babe, no. Like, it's the fact that you really think all these other times. Maybe if it was one time, okay, I could just see it. You don't know what could happen the next time. 2, a little more predictable. At that point, 3 or more, you playing with me. But if you know that this is a recurring thing, you know this is something that he does, baby, please stop fooling yourself. You not no different. You right along. It's become an assembly line at this point, babe. You just
But
have to fall in
that's the
line.
crazy part, right? Because now you are insulting their ego.
Absolutely.
If you're saying like, girl, you're no different than anybody else. What makes you so special to make this dude treat you something different? Now you're insulting them.
Yeah.
They're mad. Like, how dare you tell me I'm not this thing that I know I am?
Yeah. But it's like they don't see
So
that.
then does that make this person, if this person walked into your life and said, look, and I've seen this happen before, you know what? I'm not really here for a relationship. I'm kind of here for a good time. I'm just here to kick it. I'm really just here to do what we gonna do.
Sounds like my situation in other lives.
And then and then turn around and go, we done did this thing. And then now, let's just say like it's me. I'll put myself in the hot seat. Man, this girl came through and she was just like, I'm not here for a relationship. I just want to go out, have a good time. If something happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And then I'm like, because I want proximity to her, I'm like, all right, cool.
You appease that.
Yeah, and I'm like, because in my mind, I have this idea that, oh no, once she gets with me, she gonna change her mind.
Captain Save-A-Hole syndrome. That's what we call it, folks.
So then you turn around and then go, yeah.
How about just because she ain't got with the right one yet.
So then I think I'm gonna show up
Mm-hmm.
pull out all the stops, show it as good time. But to make it bow, bow, bow. Boom, bow, bow, bing, bow, bow.
I will run out this room. That man said about to make it boom, boom, bow.
The type of shit I know you wouldn't understand.
Not that onomatopoeia.
So then all of a sudden she's digging it, but she's digging it from her space because she's like, yeah, I like this because I already let this dude know what it is and what it ain't.
Period. So if he decide to do it, it's on him.
It's on him because I done put it out there, and here I am, boom, bop, bop, bop. And then all of a sudden, when I don't get to the bam, because yeah, we might have hooked up a couple times, and I'm feeling like, yo, I laid it down. I laid the game down quite flat. And then next thing you know, I hit her up and she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
I hit her up and she's.
Oh,
I look on her Instagram and she might be off with another,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in my feelings. Now I'm calling her some toxic monster that play with my emotions.
As usual, but this is what you signed up for.
But you knew what time it was.
You knew. Mm-hmm.
So then, like, if you get with a thug dude, or a thug chick, or a hood chick, or a fast one,
or
whatever,
a hood rat chick.
I need a project bitch,
Do.
one that can take that.
One that'll give up. Hey.
Dun, dun, ding, 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 ding.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, shout out.
I ain't shit either.
Shout out. Let's go.
Okay. Boy, Cash Money was taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Money down.
Cash Money was taking over for the 99 and 2000.
2 fucking thousand, bro. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man. So
That thing just keyed me up.
yeah, it did. Maybe we want to turn it on.
A little bit, just a little bit. Either that or, well, if you play that, make sure you play what's my song? Chicken Head Afterwards.
Oh Lord,
That's it. That's my song.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
you like my outfit. Don't even fake the deal. I thought you said you had your girl on the light bill. Let's go that way. That's my shit. Shout out to the chat boy. Let's go. Anyway, Project Pack Down.
Yeah, Project Pat was that nigga. For a second, when he was on it.
No real talk. They don't. You know what? They don't give LeChat a lot of love, and I feel like she deserves. Shout out. No, oh bless her heart. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. But we need to give LeChat her props. Like she rides. But anyway, I digress. But no. To your point though.
So I just gotta.
You know
I gotta
what?
figure this out. I don't. Yeah, I just got a text message and I don't know who from, but I recognize the number, but I don't recognize.
It's a
the
bot.
number.
That's playing.
I feel like.
Me.
Yeah, I gotta figure out who that was because I don't know. But
It's not ringing a bell at all.
not at all.
Oh shit! Don't you
Crazy
love
work.
that?
Crazy work.
That-
But anyway, with all that being said, is she a toxic person? So when I get upset and I leave the situation and I go move on to somebody else, do I get to go, oh, she was this? Because like if you mess with this thug dude was like, he was for the streets, he was in the streets, he was about the streets, thugging and bugging and mean mugging.
went in
You know what I'm saying?
knowing all
And then
you
you
need
went
to
in
know.
knowing what kind of dude he was, because I know a specific woman right now. Like I know her name, I know her people, and she did the same exact thing. She got a kid by this dude,
Plus-
knowing what time he was on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like,
And the funny thing is they got a fresh kid, and I saw him down the street on his JO doing this thing with somebody, and I'm just like, at some point, and she even told me, she was like, I knew, but it's something about those type of people that validate her.
yeah, it's
You know what I'm
almost
saying?
like
So-
they sell into the fantasy of what you want this to be, even though it's complete delusion, and he's not going to change. And
So then that's where we get into the part where it's like, do we talk about how we run towards what's incompatible and call it toxic when it's never been, like, trying to put a square peg in a round hole doesn't turn the square peg into a toxic peg. You weren't supposed to be putting it in there anyway. Doesn't fit. Doesn't go.
depends on that.
Here we go. No. Go ahead, please, sir. Please.
I'm like, I guess it depends on who's getting paid. Why would you even? First of all, why the fuck would you even use the word pig and think that I was even gonna take that shit lightly? You tried that. First of all, let's start there, baby.
So now I'm responsible.
Yes, you are responsible. I'm gonna take self-inventory and realize that I said this, and you knew what this was before we entered the conversation. So my toxicity is not my problem. It's yours.
I guess you just proved the point. We can leave now.
So good. Well, folks, but no, I absolutely get what you're saying. No, because like when it comes to that, and it's like I keep coming back to that phrase. You're selling yourself this fantasy. You know nothing good is gonna come of that, and it does not make them toxic because that's what you saw, and you wanted to see that, knowing it wasn't there. It's like you're forcing this delusion. You're forcing this to be a thing. And also too, that's when that self-inventory, that awareness, that accountability has to come in, because you can't keep doing this and expecting what they say. You keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Insanity, baby. You might be insane, girl. Maybe a little bit. Cause he wasn't shit when you met him. He wasn't shit while you with him. Probably ain't gonna be shit after you leave him. And that's if you leave him, cause a lot of y'all still out here with ain't shit ass niggas now. So the gag is, what you gonna do about it? Why you knew this? You knew this. We as a people, we just gotta do better.
We got to do better.
We got to do better.
I'm still trying to figure out who this person was that just texted me, because I'm like, who?
Oh, you should do me and say, oh, how you spell your name? But then again, y'all haven't gotten to that point in the conversation. Where you don't. It ain't ringing a bell at all.
Not at all, because I don't get the calls I get. I know who they are.
Child, I just be like, who this?
I'm about to do that right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and just be like,
because after a certain point, but I can't figure this out. Yeah, who this? I need y'all. I need y'all. I need to figure out who this is now.
I'm about to hit it with that.
Ooh, this make me want some pho.
What? She made that joint. The only thing I was like, you know what have made this bang?
What? You ain't have no hoisin and no sriracha, did you? And I bet you I'm telling. Let me tell you something.
Woo! You knew.
I don't care how fragrant and how good your pho is. I don't care if the broth is amazing. It could be the most fragrant, most delicious, most succulent broth that could ever be. If you don't put hoisin and some sriracha, maybe a little red chili flakes in that.
Yeah,
if I don't have that in that bed, and I don't even care. I could have some sukiyaki. So shout out to my people at Flying Mountain Noodle Bar downtown. Yes. Man, that sukiyaki, that's a spicy broth already. I still gotta add my shit in there. If I don't have it, I don't want it. I don't want it. Ain't the same. It ain't.
I need the same.
It ain't. It's not. Here you go. Taint.
Taint the same. I'm about to go buy me some hoisin sauce. Hoisin? Without hoisin.
The good hoisin too.
Yeah, you got that. I got to get the one that Flying Monk get.
That's the one.
That's it.
Because if it ain't that, and same thing for my soy sauce. If it ain't was it Kikkoman?
Yeah. Kikamachi.
I be saying Kikkoman.
Yeah, so it's got to be a certain, because they all, just like ranch, they're not all made the same.
They're not, because if it ain't Hidden Valley, I don't want to find it. It needs to be hidden.
I need to find this gem.
I don't want no Hidden Valley. I don't even want Kraft. It has to be Hidden Valley.
Yeah, I just got off of Kraft.
No shade though. Kraft, it actually does slap.
It'll do in a pinch.
Right, but
when you want that, you know what I mean?
Just like we can get seasoned salt anywhere, but shit.
Did y'all know?
We need Lowry.
Did you know? I think we talked about this before. Did y'all know that ranch was invented by a black man?
I heard that, so that's true.
And
true.
I'm the one that told you to look it up.
And the base.
I love that. I didn't know. I found that out recently, and I love that.
And the base is mayonnaise, right? Which is crazy,
that's
right?
That's how the conversation came.
So then imagine. Because mayonnaise is a lot like guacamole. It don't
You mean
taste like
avocado?
avocado. It don't taste like
No,
nothing.
mayonnaise has a taste. I love mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Yes, it
Mayonnaise
does.
doesn't have a taste.
It has like
It does.
it has like an oily, pungent kind of taste, like a borderline sourness, but it's not even sour for real. It
It's
definitely
just
has. a taste.
delectable.
Yeah, I love. Oh man, I cannot eat a burger without mayonnaise. I can't do it.
Talk to me.
It needs mayonnaise.
Come on
Go
in to the
away.
spider
mayonnaise
with the
and
grin.
mustard.
Shadira's in the building.
Yes, hey girl. How you doing, Sugar Lump?
This is gonna be the wildest thing for me to say to you.
What?
I remember you from the mall. I asked you about.
You do for real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, hey, shout to JD Sports, man.
I guess I ain't never post
Always
that
a
shit
pleasure,
before.
Sugar. Yes, it's good to see Shadira in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Girl.
Crazy.
You know what's funny though? The fact that you brought that up, I think I actually remember what you're talking about.
How are you?
Well, I'm here. Oh, well, we're ready, you know.
It's hi.
I'm mad because I actually have to urinate. I don't feel like getting up.
That's, you know what? At this point, I feel that.
Because I literally just sat right now.
Girl, I've been having to pee about 15 minutes. I really don't even. I'm so comfortable.
Listen.
No, I'm okay. No, I'm like, it's there, but it ain't there.
hmm
Like, I can literally go another like 20 minutes and be okay. Like, the urge is not hard.
I think it got worse because I peed. I mean, I smoked.
Oh, yeah, oh, yes.
So that's why I feel it now.
So we all right.
So we are in the building. Hello, young lady.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien gracias.
She done made it from the comment section to the
To the motherfucking room.
To the
That part,
room.
she here.
She done graduated.
When you
Started from the
faithful
bottom, now she
viewer.
here.
When you're a faithful viewer like her,
I'm in
You know what I'm
the
saying?
room. Hey, yeah.
you become a part of the clique.
Yes, you do.
Started from the
And
bottom,
then we
now
become
we're here.
clicked up. In
Went
the
from a house
studio.
to a bigger house.
I just dropped some major bars and you didn't even catch it.
You did.
Yeah, because I wasn't in the thing. I didn't hear it.
You heard me though.
Tell the people stop playing now.
Come on now.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
But she said, went from my house to a bigger house. That's my favorite part of that whole song.
So how are you
Bigger house.
doing, Miss Shadira?
Not a beat.
I'm tired, but I'm here.
Praise
you,
white
Poopy?
Jesus.
Hello, because I feel you.
Work is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Work is crazy.
Work be working you. That's what work do. Work do that.
That part.
But thank y'all for having me. I like
course.
the
Thank you for
the whatchamacallit, the topic.
So what do you so what are
Oh,
you
which
getting from the
topic?
topic? What are you getting from this?
What are we talking about? Did I come back on the same thing?
I understood what y'all was
Yeah,
talking
we
about with
see
Shannon.
Oh,
the
period.
the original one. I'm looking too because
Yeah. Go ahead, please keep going.
the original one, I guess like toxicity and whatnot. Like I was feeling that one a tad bit. Like being able to tell yourself when you're being toxic versus when you just kind of in a situation or situationship. I was like,
That,
yeah.
mhm.
So have you because I've read some of your stuff and you were saying you realized that well, one relationship you were just really snapping off.
Let me say it a little better. 'Cause,
'Cause I was like, oh,
let me say it a little better. Let me say it a little better.
better.
This was my first relationship and only real relationship with a girl. So like in the beginning, she technically was doing some foul stuff, like you kissing on somebody while you at work. And I was like, oh yeah, you definitely did. I'm already
You deserve a crash out.
No, for real.
Like-
she earned that one.
I'm already coming from a situation to where I'm not very emotional with people. Like growing up, I'm just like, yeah, let me go ahead and dead all that because y'all keep playing with me. And from there, first relationship, it's like we got into an argument, and I'm like, let me act like I'm gonna start feeling my emotions again. And whenever we would get into it, she would literally purposely ignore me. I ain't saying it like, oh no, she ain't get my language. No, she would purposely ignore me.
Because she knew that would set you off.
And then I would be like, oh, all right, see, now I got to be disrespectful. I was trying to be respectful in here, but now I'm about to be disrespectful.
You know, Shadira, I love you.
And it's like they know the buttons, though. So they press them just to press them.
And she would do that.
But the thing about it is, we ain't asked you to do that.
We did.
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
babe, I'm trying to be on the other side. I don't want to have you to press my buttons.
But she did it because she
You
told
wanna,
me.
you want to get mad when I snap off, but bitch, I tried.
And it's like, but you did this. You asked for this.
Because you didn't
we're
follow.
Here because
Come
this
on.
is what you want.
Well, come on now.
She did want the relationship too, because I really didn't. And
then that's a whole and that
looked
raised
so
the
cute
area
this
even
day. Where the fuck
more.
was that going?
Girl, I'm so glad you came in today.
because I didn't care for the relationship, but she wanted it, and I was like, all right, you know what, let's do it. All right, fine. I felt a little guilty. It was supposed to just be like a little
The 1 2, you know.
and then it was like, we can't keep
5,
doing this.
3
I'm
3
like-
4 8 9, you know.
And I was
That's
like,
literally what we were talking about before you walked in here.
was.
It literally like one person knows where the other person is at, and then comes in and tries to overpower the situation with their expectations.
but
For
that
real.
person was the one that started it. They're the one that was like, let's
It's the
just
same
keep
thing.
it on.
Yes, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, fine. And then afterwards, they was like, so you really just want head from me? Whoa, wait a minute. Isn't that what you said you wanted to do?
This is what we agreed on, though.
And then I felt guilty because I'm like, dang, you is right. I don't want to be like a slut or nothing like
But
that.
you
Nah,
weren't,
bitch,
and
you,
you weren't even
asked me to
wrong.
slut you out,
And
and
so
I
you
did
got
just
that.
that.
So
And now you mad because you want something else that ain't got shit to do with me.
Here,
I mean,
How
this
about-
was
You
my
need
first
them-
relationship, though. So I ain't never had no relationship before then. I'm
Man,
20.
listen,
This is
I'm
my
gonna be
first
honest
one.
with you.
And I was like,
Oh damn, and you was 20. See, I learned that lesson at 14.
Ooh, I wasn't there. Oh, babe, we weren't there yet. I was still trying to figure myself out.
Shit.
20, I was like, all right, fine. I was only
I
flirting with
love that
older
for
women.
you, though.
That
At
was
least
it.
you were very aware very early.
Man, listen, I had my I think I was like I was 15 at that point, borderline 15. But like that was the first dude I ever like started being consistent with, you know. And I dropped the L bomb and he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, we ain't doing that." I said, "Oh."
So
My
this
heart was
is what
broken
you-
for a little while, and then when he came back, I said, "Oh."
So you do miss the goods.
Lesson learned. Game officially starting.
Here you
Player
go.
1, player 2.
Here you go. Player 1, go.
Come on now. Avatar selected.
Let's go. I love that. Let's go.
Ryan.
Well, and then
You drove across town for this. I just want you to know.
Hey, listen,
this is what it
bro.
looks like when you're actually in here.
You know what? I'm gonna just take what's being thrown at this point.
Listen, I'm just saying. So, I mean, but I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying you wasn't wrong for how you felt. Because, bitch, you asked for one thing. I gave you that one thing. Now you confused. And now you trying to confuse me. And I'm not letting you confuse me. No.
I felt a little guilty though, because I'm like,
She wanted you to feel guilty.
I
That's
felt
the
guilty because I
gaslighter.
never wanted to like. How we even linked
You
up? I was
wasn't,
like,
but she called you a hoe to make you feel bad.
Right, she
You know what I'm
gaslighted
saying?
the
She
hell out
said
of
Well,
you.
she
that
didn't
you was-
necessarily say, "Oh yeah, you a hoe." I'm like,
Whichever one, however she made you feel like you was hoeing.
So let's
She
ask the
did that on
question:
purpose.
how did she get you to be okay with a full-fledged relationship?
technically, I don't even think before her I was gonna be okay with a relationship at all. Like, I don't really care to be with nobody for real. But
That's what she said from the get-go. She told her that.
But the thing about it was like,
She been thugging and mean mugging. This is how she gonna run this. This is how she gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like, this ain't nothing.
She tried your gangster, man. It's
you
cool.
know what I'm saying?
it was more like I was like, you know what? Let's give this a try. And from there, I'm like, we done already
feel
did
you.
some things a couple of times.
Yeah. So what's the harm in it? I feel you.
You know, and I was like, you seem like you really interested. And then because I was emotionally dead, then she was like,
Wait, hold up. Wait.
I can admit that. I was.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
She said from the beginning though. She said from the beginning she wasn't emotionally available because of how shit was going. She said that. She preferenced that. She
I
told
mean, but
us.
how do you get to that space?
Well, I was like that
happens.
before the relationship. Like I didn't have the most like emotional childhood. I had a real like, you might as well cut them emotions off
very
if you
cut
want
and
to
dry.
Like you want to keep it pushing. Just don't even feel them, or you're gonna be crying all the time, and then they're gonna be mad you crying all the time. So from there, it was like, all right, cool, and I kind of even took that on myself as far as like, all right, you was seeking some type of emotions. I still snapped though. I was like, I slapped the fuck out of you for real.
Dead ass.
Her mama was like, don't do it. Nah, bro, your daughter is trying me because I got a problem with that. And from there, it was just like, you know what? We had a
This is crazy. I
conversation.
just wanted you to know, like,
Hey, sometimes you gotta let these people know stop fucking playing with you. That's it.
Niggas don't learn a lesson until you teach them.
That's it. Hello. Each one teach one.
And that's the reason why I
did
can't
not
have a
own that saying.
girlfriend either. Because I be hearing some of these stories with the dudes and my family members, and I'm like, I would have made it domestic. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
You get one time.
Like, I'm sorry, you ain't running in my face. You ain't talking to me crazy. And I mean, even in the relationship with the girl, we had it a couple of times, but I'm not going to say I did not hem you up.
Oh, well.
We know the truth. When you look at we know the
Here you
truth.
go. The onlookers that were there are
Like-
present and know.
But I just know I don't want to have to
that's
put
why
my
we
hands
went
on you because I'm hemming you up. And I'm like, yo, stop playing with me. Look, I grew up with all girls. We will be fighting in here for real. That's how it went in my family.
And
We
that
fight.
all female energy in a family, baby. Oh Lord,
So for me, it was
y'all
just like,
fight.
That must have been why I ain't had no sisters till I was 13.
trust me, it's not. It's overrated. It's overrated.
I love my
They're
little
they're
baby.
beautiful, but growing
is
up
a
with
lot.
them, it's
Yeah.
overrated.
But see, I feel like it would have been easier to manage if we were closer in age, because now I just be like, girl, you overstimulating me. Relax.
How old is she compared to you?
She is 11 tomorrow.
Bless her heart. I know.
So that's like with me and my little sister. I get what you're saying, but I put her in a chokehold.
Oh yeah, nah.
Like, girl, who you playing with?
Man, listen, she know not. I'm her mother.
Like,
I'm mommy number 2.
So here's my thing to the folks in the room.
Oh wait, so that wasn't a.
So you so
That wasn't a.
that relationship, to the point that we're trying to get to, is there was a point in the relationship where everything was fine because everybody understood what was going on, and then she wanted to turn it into something that it wasn't, and in comes the problems.
well,
You see what I'm
I
saying?
didn't have a problem with it. We didn't have a problem until I realized, like, I'm not giving you the emotional attention. I'm not even giving you the bare minimum, let alone going above and beyond simping. So I'm not even giving you the bare minimum.
I love it. That's
Simping.
simping.
I ain't doing it, bitch.
Hey,
Like, yeah, that's how it was. We were
call
like,
a spade. Period.
Listen,
like my
fuck
brothers
with you,
say, my brothers be like, you hard on a bitch. Yes, I am.
Oh,
And
she's like,
yes,
and
I
I am.
And I realized that when she really was like really hurt after that conversation, because when I snapped on her and was like, yo, I really slapped the fuck out you for real. Don't play with me like that. And then she sat down and we had the conversation because her mama was like, y'all need to talk about it. And I'm like,
ain't
I'm
shit
trying
to
to-
talk about.
I'm like, I'm trying not to beat your daughter out here in this parking lot, girl, but okay,
Nope.
we gonna talk about it. And when we talked about it, she was like, I mean, I just felt like you weren't taking it serious, so I didn't want to take it serious. And I got mad because I'm like, why ain't you talk to me first instead of running to somebody else? Like, talk to me, give me some heads up beforehand so I could tell you what's up.
Or just
You
some
feel like
head.
maybe she couldn't talk to you, or she felt like she couldn't?
I said she probably couldn't talk to me because during that time, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm gonna look at you the right way, and you blow me, I'm gonna look at you, and then I'm just gonna roll up a blunt and just.
See, yeah, she probably was like, you know what? Mm-mm."
And when we had that convo, it was like it was like a open air. I kind of felt like I was like, you know what, she a little right. I'm not right in this situation. I'm not saying she's right for going out and going to talk to somebody else.
Oh, period.
But as far as her emotions were valid, how she went about it was wrong. But how she felt, I was like, you know what? Let me try to do better. So from there, we actually did get better. I just didn't like the fact that she didn't listen. And you ain't want to listen because you didn't like how I would be like, yo, you need to do something with your life. You ain't about to be no housewife up in my, like, no, we're not doing that. You gonna work. You not standing here all day thinking I'm paying all the bills and you smoking up all my weed. No, absolutely not. Go to work, do something.
She said, sisters, y'all got to stop that. Get a job.
Yes.
meanwhile,
Like,
thank you, Daddy.
I'm
I love you.
God, I'm about to leave. Oh, it's the kids. I can't.
He take good care of me. I don't care what nobody says.
It was the.
You know what? I'm all for you being a housewife. I'm supportive of that.
Thank you.
It's
See?
just in my
I
case,
love
she
it.
was
She
not
was
being my
like-
housewife. That no.
The peace side just depleted me.
Like,
You know what she
damn
did?
high.
You know what she did? She did what you did earlier with the,
Oh,
that
wait.
stops here.
Oh Lord!
Said, "Speak for your goddamn self.
I
I'm
meant that.
good."
Yeah, the buck stops there. Honey. that was quite an interesting combo, but actually reflective as well. Made me remember why I am the way I am.
You know what?
Listen, I
going
was
over the
raised
process
to
helps
know how
you
to take
figure
care of
out.
house.
Yes, it did. Maybe remember.
You know, why did I do this? You know, yeah, okay, that's
Like,
right.
you know what? That's exactly what.
Because look, I ain't gonna hold you in other situations.
taking me out of
Like I remember, like yeah, she be getting shocked, boy. She
You
be,
heard everything I said, didn't you?
I did. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
baby. Okay.
She over here embarrassed. Look at her. She trying to hide her, avert her eyes.
Hey, it's okay, baby. Welcome to Clicked Up. This is what we are. This is what
Like,
we
girl,
do,
it don't
baby.
stop because you in the room. I promise it don't.
I know. I'm trying to be that fly on the wall, but I'm not gonna be that fly on the wall.
It's okay. Don't stop.
So here's the thing. So
Sing.
you're not into a relationship right now. So you're not a relationship girl.
She be
No, it's not the fact that I'm
It
not
does
a
sound like she been
relationship
pimping.
person.
You've been pimping since been pimping. Your daddy was a pimp. Your granddaddy was a pimp.
Actually, yes. That's the craziest part
That is,
about it. Like,
that is such a gag. I love it.
You was
on.
just an assistant pimp.
I mean,
I learned.
Here you go. Pimp bloodline. There. Let's go.
because growing up, honestly, especially being around a bunch of girls, and then you're always the one they want to keep logical. And then when you around boys, it's like, okay, I know y'all find me cute. That's cool, but I'm trying to focus on what I want to focus on. I like picking up lizards and stuff like that. I'm in my own little zone.
Yeah.
So if you coming in my bubble, please be about something and be actually somewhat close to what I'm on.
Outside of just being cute.
Yeah, and for me, I just never ran into people like that. And while I was trying to run into people, I've had people run into me and be like, I like you. Your energy, oh my God, we should like. And I'm like, are we sure about that?
Yeah, I really want to do that, though, is the question.
And I feel bad because I'm like,
Not talking through your teeth, man. That's madness, yo. Just 50 Cent the whole thing, y'all know what I'm saying.
I don't think I want to do this.
disclaimer, like put a little disclaimer on it.
God damn.
But I like relationships. I like relationships. I feel like relationships can be good when they're healthy. But I like relationships.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like I could be good with it. But have I found a person that I know?
How many
is like-
relationships have you been in?
Technically, one. I've dealt with situationships, but I never was like, let's be together. These people would be like, we should get together. Let's get in a relationship. And I'm like, you want me to formally say, I want to be in a relationship with you.
Damn. That's fucked up.
That's how I viewed it with the relationship. I'm like, no, we have to formally ask each other, formally agree that we're going to be together.
like the where you establish that
Yes.
exclusivity.
I
Like,
need that.
It's me and you. Now, here you go. Once
So that's what you're saying.
not-
So you're saying in order for that to be a thing, that has to be said out loud.
Because that's the only way it's going to click in my
Because
head.
then at that point, it's like, okay, now I know what we're doing.
Otherwise, I'm going to be like, okay, you just chilling. We just chilling. I'm going to do my thing. Not saying I go flirt with people or go deal with people, but I'm going to go
Establishing.
live in my own world.
I got you.
And
I feel that.
you want to be a part of this world? Cool. All right. But otherwise, I'm like,
I see that. Okay.
but it's not that I have a problem with relationships. I think relationships are beautiful when they're healthy. Say that one more time. But I'm not just going to run.
So what makes a relationship
Did you
healthy?
say it?
I
Did you
did.
mouth it?
I
Me
did.
too.
I'm like,
To me, what makes
I saw your finger. I was like, yo,
I love you.
I love you too. You're a spirit animal. We're here.
These two are terrorists. I just want you to know.
It's in our name.
Actually, no, I'm a horrorist. There's a difference.
Ooh.
I'm loving it, but I just
See, I
don't know
can't
how to
identify
like
with that.
soak it in.
Girl,
Like,
I know it's a lot. It's a lot of overwhelming stuff that happens here. You just take it with a grain of salt and go with it, baby.
Yeah, you can't think too much. If
Yeah.
you think too much, you think it too much.
see, I'm a thinker. I'm a think a lot.
Study long, study wrong. This is niggas. I can't stand it.
Oh Lord, I love it. That's that. Not
So,
that niggeration, Lord. I'm dead.
Niggalations 2 and 22.
Niggalation.
Yes, preach, Pastor.
Book of Niggalations, chapter 7, verses 16 and 17. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, take me to church.
You shall hunger no more. I neither shall they thirst anymore. Praise, preach on. And God shall wipe away every tear from the eye. Get ready for the revolution.
I can't think of the fucking beat right now.
Do you want a revolution? I said, do you want a revolution? Sick and tired of my brothers killing each other. Sick and tired of days leaving babies with them. Okay, I'm done.
I think they heard us outside.
They did. We just damn it. I love it. But these people like, what are they doing in there?
Like, shit, they're jamming. Shit.
Yeah.
But that sound like Kurt Franklin. No, it don't.
Man, I feel like we, as a people, we get into these situations where we say things like what you're saying. Oh, they're great when they're healthy, and like almost like Of course. I don't know why we need to say the loud part louder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, men are great when they're not abusive. Nobody is saying you should be with an abusive person.
I mean, you can't.
Why is that?
Sorry. I guess this is my thing today.
Yeah, no, we're not doing ASMR. I have a daughter, and she did that shit all the way up to the damn.
Oh my God, bro.
I mean,
And it was in my left ear only. Right ear, sorry. Don't know my left ear.
Yeah.
My right ear only. Like, she was literally only on this side. I love her down. But literally just munching away. And then she was just singing me wonderful melodies. The whole ride home. Just in this left ear.
I guess I said that because a lot of people take unhealthy relationships and then they blast it and they make it as like that's the go-to, that's the goal. But I'm not gonna say like healthy relationships is just saying it. I mean, I know what a relationship takes. It takes work. Sometimes you're gonna have to like, what was that word called?
Compromise.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to compromise sometimes. You got to learn, like you said earlier, Job, you got to learn each other's love language. You got to actually talk to them in their language. You got to make sure they're talking to you in your language. So, I mean, it's a lot that goes into a good, healthy relationship. But you got to be able to put in work and effort. But a lot of people don't do it, or it'll be one-sided, or they both know we ain't really good together, but we gonna stay together just because we done stayed together, but
because of familiarity or because of convenience.
And
So here's my thing. I want to.
From the male's perspective.
disclaimer.
From the male's perspective.
Here you go. May cause I love, but I got to take a moment. I love when you be watching the little commercials where the people just be smiling and, the best commercials. And they're like, may cause death. And you just, I'm like, this bitch said death, though.
That's suicidal thoughts.
They're like, may cause him death. And they just smiling.
Just the going. What?
Going. Like, consult your doctor before taking.
Trimegra is, and if you just, you might just die. You might just die. Like, yo, wait a minute, did you say die?
Oh, death, intense pain.
Somebody playing with their puppy in the park, and it's just like,
here goes intense pain and
don't try Trimegra if you're allergic to the ingredients of Trimegra. How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
I'm like, here you go. Like, look at the bottom. Okay, anyway.
I'm trying not to like visualize it as y'all saying it.
And
that's what's making it worse. That's what's making it worse.
And that's exactly why I said it, because I immediately visualized it as soon as you start doing that mumbling.
So
Where's the lie, though? Where's the lie?
So here's my thing, though, right? So
That's crazy.
We get into these relationships with these types of people, right? Who never claimed to be any person but what they were when they was with you. When you met them, you put your expectations on them, and then turn around and when they don't meet them because they never planned on it, then you get upset like, oh, this person was a narcissist, this person was a this person was a that, all these new buzzwords that we know how to use now, when that person was never anything other than what they were when you met them. They never threatened to do anything different. But you had all these growing, if we've been together for a year, why aren't you asking me to marry you? If we done did this, then why aren't you helping me pay this? And this is like that person never, ever gave you the inkling of a thought of an idea that was something that what time they was on. You just put this on them, and when they refuse to meet you at your newfound expectations, they call that moving the goalposts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you move the goalposts on them, and they refuse to run to the goal line. It's like, I'm not running out there.
And they do just enough to keep you hanging on every time.
Maybe it's because whenever I'm talking and dealing with somebody, like, I need to know what exactly do you want from me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I want and I need from you. So lay it out on the table. And if you want to add any more extras into it, come talk to me about it so we can add them extras into it so I can know exactly what we got going on and what we're supposed to be on.
So you said you be in situationships, though.
I do.
So
I be in situationships because it's like I'm trying to prove you. You said I'm this type of person. This is what I'm on. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I'm trying to be on with you. Bring yourself. All right, cool. This is what I do. This is what I'm on. But let's see where this is gonna go. I call it a situationship because. So you don't want to be my girl? No. No, you are in trial mode right now.
God,
and right now,
Here you go. You're the placebo right now.
right now, you're not really you're not keeping your word right now. I'm pretty much seeming like I'm begging you for the stuff that you said you was on. It's like somebody being like, I can make that cake. That cake you want? I can make it exactly the way you like it.
Oh, period. But but there's no vanilla. Why does it have to be vanilla in there? I thought it was good without the vanilla.
I thought it was good.
But you said you can make a cake. And it had vanilla though. But why need vanilla? You said that you would love it even if it didn't have vanilla in it though.
I ain't say that raggedy ass
Ain't it?
shit. You assumed.
But you didn't say. I never said. Come on.
But you never said you didn't.
Hello.
Like, bitch, fuck you.
Here you go. Okay, or even better. Here's your cake, and it has vanilla. Oh my God, this is the cake, and it has vanilla. Where are the sprinkles? But you didn't say anything. Oh my God, you didn't give me I cannot function without my sprinkles. Why didn't you put sprinkles on it? But I never said
all y'all sprinkles, bitch.
But I didn't say that I was gonna put sprinkles. Babe, you need to know that I need sprinkles because you love me. You supposed to know that I love sprinkles along with my vanilla. Even if I didn't say that I like vanilla and fucking sprinkles. Yes, that way.
I need to know all the details.
All of it.
All of it.
All the details and the ingredients, apparently.
Period.
All of it.
Down to the
Every last-
molecule.
How much do I need to put in here? Is there any other special requests? Do you need me to put something on the cake? What you need me to
And
do?
they'll lie sometimes and be like, no.
And if you say no, I'm gonna pull up that
So
receipt.
a situationship, because here's how a situationship
To me, I
reads
feel
to
like
me.
situationships shouldn't even require that much goddamn energy. Because, bitch, why is you complaining about anything right now?
I mean, because I really was trying to call it like I guess I got to stop
You
calling
need
it
to say-
situation.
yeah, you need to say
Courting.
dating phase,
I was like,
yeah.
I was courting these people, and I was trying to court, right? And then I was like,
Niggas don't know how to do that.
They don't. Now it's just
They want to fuck
Netflix
by the
and
first date
chill
and call you
and
your girlfriend by that
If
night.
anything, y'all might roll up.
I mean, sometimes it works out like that.
It may be a little.
I'm crying.
We did a mixture of both, motherfucker.
Maybe a little Douce or maybe a little Espelon if you
We
lucky.
did a mixture of both.
I love that. She was like, whoa, wait a minute.
This is
Y'all are hilarious.
Because
I
I feel like it was fairly late because of our circumstances. We had a decent time frame compared to some situations.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just being extra. I promise you.
Okay.
Just trying to keep the show rolling. But no, so you try to
He can't even get to.
court niggas is madness. I just want you to know you should never court niggas. You
Yeah,
know?
no.
Not
You're
like
not
me
the one that-
courting them. It's like them actually. This is like the courting process.
What I'm hearing is these niggas never make it past the motherfucking what's the word?
The proving ground phase.
No, not even that. They don't even make it past it's a specific word and it's just running away from my brain right now. And I'm actually
The honeymoon
very
phase.
upset.
The honeymoon phase?
Yes, but I was gonna say something more witty. I don't know what it is anymore.
Because I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people probably ain't gonna like this, but I got like a 3-strike thing. You got 3 strikes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I live by that shit, I
because
swear to
it sets
God.
a clear boundary.
And
There's
it's
nothing
like
wrong with that.
3 strikes to show me that you really not serious and you not gonna take this relationship serious for me to keep putting in time and effort into you.
Because you really shouldn't even have to get to the strikes.
And once you keep showing me these same patterns and I recognize these patterns, because I know sometimes I be a little dingy to like the patterns because I'm sometimes not directly paying attention. I'm paying attention enough to it's like, you know what? I know I'm supposed to really watch you for real. But then I'm not paying attention to be like, is you really doing something for real? So I have to like take me a little moment for it to click. And when it clicks and I see that, no, you doing the same stuff. You doing the same stuff, but you asking me to be this way. I don't mind being this way.
Oh, she has my
I like
jacket
it.
on in this.
I'm nosy. I started looking.
Well, I was like,
Oh,
wait,
I'm
which
sorry.
one?
It's my little sister. I had this jacket when I was her age.
Oh, see.
And she's wearing it. Her
I already
birthday
see.
tomorrow. I'm downloading videos. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay. We gotta love the little siblings.
That
I'm gonna call mine right afterwards. So
period.
Oh,
But actually saying, I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was saying. I'm bad with that too.
I'm so sorry.
You were saying with the 3-strike rule.
There we go. Dang, what part?
You were at the part where you said once you may not be paying attention, but once you finally catch, it's like, oh, so you really are doing the same thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
That-
It's a delayed thing because you don't want to believe that they doing that dumbass shit.
That's the thing. Like,
Absolutely.
I be hoping for the best. And my older brother was like, that is your toxic trait. To where you hope for the best and you'll keep giving until you see the actual pattern. And then when you see the pattern, you like, you know what? It's over with. It's done.
That's me.
But then I mean, okay,
Yeah, I'm the
so
same way.
let's just be honest. Like that's
That
not a not fair thing, right? Like so, if you see a pattern, you make the pattern known. You discuss the pattern. I mean, there's steps. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I noticed it, I'm out, and then you. But it's like,
I wish I could pull up this letter. I write letters. We have conversations. I got it on my phone still.
So you go through the measures.
I go through the whole everything. My cousin at first thought I didn't do it until he read my stuff and was like, dang, and I'm like, yes.
And it's like, so when I leave, trust me, we have tried.
And I'm not feeling bad.
But so here's the thing, right? Because I wanted to bring it up earlier because one of y'all said it. It was that there's a version of you that you show up with when you believe they're all in. And that's the version of you that they want. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say, whoever this person is, there's guy A and he likes you. And he knows that when Shadira shows up and she believes this is an all-in-one situation, she's about to pull out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? Sexually, emotionally, monetarily.
Consistent too.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta be.
you know what I'm saying? So,
I want to hold your
but
pinky so bad.
but
I want to hold your pinky so bad. No, I want to hold your pinky so bad. Sorry.
I love it.
you just about to steal my woman on camera.
You know what? Let me put your hand back
Look,
down.
and why
No.
my butt top? Look, that's it.
What we're doing? What we're doing?
Wow, this is a lovely room you got here.
I love that.
I was like, so this is what we're
But you know
doing?
what? That stereo is amazing. Look.
It's just a beautiful place you got
I mean, just
here.
let me know. I want to see. I want to recognize patterns too.
You are. You know what? Y'all, it's been real.
He said I had enough. I had enough.
I've had enough of this. He told I want to know the patterns too. I said, first of all, what you're not gonna do is
No,
sing in that
'cause
voice.
what?
He plays so much.
Nobody said I wasn't childish. Who the fuck said
He
that?
plays so much. You play all day.
Oh, fuck.
Y'all
yeah.
started. I tried to be serious. I desperately tried.
I knew this pattern.
I
too.
desperately
That-
tried, and y'all over here with your ews and your speak for yourselves. Y'all been bugging this whole time.
So what you
I
want me
haven't
to, so
seen
you want me to
Marlo
eat
in
cat or
weeks.
something?
What did you
I'm sorry.
expect?
You say you want me to eat?
I'm like, what you want me to eat cat? What am I supposed to say? I do.
I do.
Well, I don't. I gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
I'm fucking pass out. I
I
swear to
can't
God.
do this.
Oh my God.
And like I said before, I probably unwittingly have.
Wow. Well.
it-
well then.
But it
And
ain't
it probably
that-
just happened to be your local sweet and sour pork.
It's been a great episode, you guys. We're
All right,
gonna,
we don't know.
So no, so-
we don't know. Shit.
so there's a version of you that person knows when, you know what I'm saying? But you might still mess with guy A. Guy A might be like, you know what? You might be like, guy A, if you're just honest with me, we can still, do a little something and have a little
No.
fun here and there. I'm just wait. Let me
Damn, you won't even do that?
let me build it. Let me build it. Let me build it first. And you might be like, I'm cool with you. But once you realize what the metrics are, that version of you they don't get, right? So you might get the,
We're
we
gonna have
hang
to schedule.
out, we hang out, we hear it when it's convenient to you, right? Right? Just theoretically, just follow.
You want me to be honest of my experience, right? I'm
No,
trying to be honest
no.
with my experience.
No, okay, what
like
I'm saying is,
hypothetical more. So.
yeah, that's a hypothetical. This is a
I
hypothetical.
hate hypotheticals because I'm like,
Okay,
That's,
What's the scenario?
so the scenario is this: girl A, guy A, girl
Dude, just
A.
say a random fucking name because you're gonna kill yourself saying that.
Tiffany.
Jane. and Jake. There
Okay,
we go.
Jane and Jake.
There we go.
Jane might like Jake. Jake might like
hey.
Jane. Jake knows that if Jane pulls out all the stuff, if Jake comes to Jane like he wants to be with her, into her, that Jane is going to pull out all the stuff. She's going to, oh my gosh, she's going to pour into this man. She's going to show up for him. She's going to prioritize him. But Jake doesn't really want Jane the way Jake wants Jane to want him. I want you to want me all in. I don't want to want you all in.
To want me too. Come on.
See what I'm saying? So then, but the thing is, Jane likes Jake enough to be like, if it was just that, we could have just did that. But Jake knows, but if I did that, you wasn't going to give me the version of you that I wanted. It would have been metered. It'd have been like, oh,
That
well,
is
manipulative.
called manipulation.
That's called
You hate the
manipulative,
boundaries. Hate the
manipulation, assimilation.
You hate an unaware bitch.
So that's what I'm saying. So that was the point I'm trying to get to. Like, there is a version of you that men know. Like, all right, I know if I make her believe this, I'm going to get the version that I want. If she gets wind of the idea that I'm really like holding back, only showing up in certain ways, that I'm really just trying to extract her effort out of her.
Trying to exploit me.
Yes, but 100%. Then emotional exploitation. I like it.
Come on. That's exactly what it is.
Emotional damage.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, so you know what I'm saying? Because it's not that you're doing the thing, right? So, like, and I think one of y'all said it earlier too. The emotional sex be the
That was,
that be the you know what I'm saying?
When your
Now,
feelings
the
involved.
functional sex or the animal sex, that's great. But that we in the same room, we in the
heaven.
You're in here with me and I'm in here with you and you not in the next room and you not in your mind underneath the next guy or I'm not on top of the next girl, but we here in this moment and it's vulnerability and
Your dick good
Heaven.
enough, it can be that regardless.
That's true, but it could be, but
You scare me
it does
sometimes.
absolutely hit when there's a feeling
Hey, listen.
attached to it.
Relationship me and single me are two different people. You got a good one.
So no, that's real. I feel that. Same here. Cause single me be out the fucking side.
What?
Because I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe.
Oh.
I sell bees in the street at every show. I'm a hoe.
Go ahead and do the crip walk for me.
Oh, shit. How do you know?
I'ma
Because I
say what
told
French
First
you.
of all,
Montana
we don't
said.
rap no sense around here.
I'm
Ain't no
gonna
blue,
say
ain't
what
no
French
red.
Montana said.
GD with an O in the middle. Hey!
He said, "I be trying to be a hoe, but I got feelings. So
I can have feelings if I want to.
It all depends on what I feel.
These are called sociopaths. I just want you to know what those are.
Well, I told my mama she missed out on a check long time ago. So
That's a word. I like that. Be like, Ma, you.
There was something wrong
the
with
shit
me.
really
You was
coulda
supposed to
came
get
in,
paid.
Ma.
you fucked up the bag.
There was a
both
test I could have took, and you could have got.
Like, Ma, you really missed out. You really missed out on your ship. It almost rolled in for you.
What?
Lord have
Pookie.
mercy. Oh yeah, okay. Armand is in the chat. Okay.
Hey, Armand, what
oh,
up?
Armand.
Ow.
Chivalry. So Armand wants to know about chivalry, which is crazy.
What about it? Because I love me a gentleman.
You want to see the change. It doesn't work out, unfortunately. It's not that easy, though, because once you've connected and fallen for them, it's a rocky road.
Yes, it is.
Right, but
so-
you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's why they say keep your head 3 stacks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but here's the thing, though.
This is
like, emotions are not something you can necessarily, like, all right.
Yes, it is.
Like,
that's the
have you
whole
ever, has
point of life.
anybody ever owned a pit bull?
No.
yeah.
Have you ever owned a pit
It
bull?
depends on who he was.
When a pit bull wants to go in a direction,
I'm done.
it's going in that direction. That leash really doesn't have anything to do.
That just
I've
mean
seen
nigga
that
weak.
live.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
The lady literally said, "Oh, y'all," and then she flew when that sucker ran off on her.
I remember in some of
It's
my
so
best
funny.
shape I was ever in my life, I owned a full bred red nose pit. And it would take everything in me to go, I would have to say out loud, I'm walking you, you're not walking me. That's how powerful those things are.
You just a weak.
That's why I had.
I mean, two things can be true. So,
Rottweiler, full blown Rottweiler, full
Hey,
blown
it's the
pit bull,
fast
but chain. Nah, I'm not. You not. As soon as I.
but what I'm saying, like emotions are emotions are like.
yeah.
like,
What I'm trying to say is emotions are like that. Like if your emotions are for a lot of us,
But
our
that's
emotions
the thing, though. That's
because
the
we haven't
problem.
trained them from being a puppy. By the time they're full grown, it's a lot of power to try to
That's the
reel
thing.
in.
And
Personally,
unlearning
no
things.
emotion.
Personally,
discipline.
I've been that way though. Emotionally, like discipline myself from a young age. Like realizing at a young age, like you can't be all extra emotional. You can't be doing all extra stuff like that. So for me, it's like that to where I see you playing.
Like a switch.
Okay. Like I can like
God,
you, but it's
I can turn it on and turn it off immediately. Just let me know what's going on. That's all I need.
one person that I actually really cared for like that, but that was more like a best friend because you wasn't given that type of like like. But I happened to really fall for you like that because you kept trying to blur the lines. So in the midst of the blurring the lines, I was
you
like,
can't be doing it with nobody you actually like fuck with. Like if it's actual chemistry, like to where y'all can dead ass be like friends, you fucked up.
like this was from
Yes,
somebody
that's-
from high school on up.
when
So
you
I
crossing
wasn't
the
That's
bounds.
scary.
like, and I wasn't expecting
I
that.
don't
But
like- yeah, I feel
somebody I'm just meeting, I'm like, okay. Like you do realize I'm trying to like you like that. I'm trying to keep this a consistent thing, but you not making it a consistent thing for me. So I don't know if this is going to last. I don't see forever with you. Yep, we had a good run. We had a good run.
All right, I'ma head out. All right, I'ma fuck with you.
Like
I'm gonna fuck with you. It's crazy. All right, folk.
All right, I'ma fuck with you. That's basically what your dad said. All right, I'ma fuck with you.
Yeah, all right, bet.
All right,
yep,
bet.
that's the bet.
She this fam nigga. You know what I'm saying? All right, fam. I'll catch you with the flip and shit.
And it was the
Like you playing with me, okay? I'm not gonna let myself be played. I'm not gonna let my emotions be played with. And
I
even
like
with
that.
the best friend, it was like after a while when I realized, like, oh no, you really trying to play with me. Like I cut you off, and I did. It hurt. I cried. I ain't gonna act like I didn't. I had some thug sweats, but I got over it.
Sweats. That is golden. Do you hear me?
That is.
I am using that.
So
I'm gonna write that shit down.
Thug
Fuck
sweat?
around.
Here you go. I ain't crying, nigga. I'm sweat.
Tears.
Like
are
nigga, these
called-
thug sweats. Fuck
He's
you
like,
talking
nigga, I ain't crying. Nigga, it's thug sweat, nigga.
What out of your what out of your
Did
thug
you make
duck?
that up?
I heard it before.
From
I
where?
hate that though. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that.
Where did you hear this?
We don't
Why
cry. We thug sweat.
Nigga, I ain't crying, nigga. I don't cry. Nigga, I don't cry over my dead homies. Nigga, it's just thug sweat, nigga. thug sweat.
I'm hungry.
Straight up, I'm hungry. Too.
I'm actually very hungry.
starting to
I'm
get
not gonna
hungry
hold
headache.
you.
All right, yo.
And it's like 7:07.
No, we still no. Right now.
I mean, I'm supposed to.
All right, yeah, we gotta get out of here. All right, yo, it has been fun.
Yes, it
man, It's been a
has.
marathon in here, 2.5
Baby.
hours, man. We've been out here kicking it. Oh my god.
It's shit dark here in the motherfucking building.
Yes, welcome in. Yeah.
Shadira.
Shadira is in the building, y'all.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
One thing about it, it's not about what you call it, it's about what you answer to.
See, I
Our
like
audience
that.
is so
Gotta put that
loud. We
in my
can't
notes.
hear over you guys. Calm it down. Bring it down a little bit. Goodness gracious. This has been Clipped Up the Podcast, man. It has been fun. We're going to clip this up. We're going to have a lot of fun with this show. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Stay away from the cat.
The bad part about it was when he was like.